Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah. Mic check, mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Yo, we back in the building. You tapped into the fly frequency. If you're catching this on a replay, make sure you smash the like button. Greatly appreciate it always when you smash the like button. It's the cheapest way for you to support the channel. All support is greatly appreciated. Smashing the like button costs you nothing. So smash the like button if you're catching this on a replay. Also, after you smash the like button, it should pop up, the option to give this video some hype points. Give your boy video some hype points, y'all. If you're catching this on a replay, you can give the video hype points. Hype points are not possible to give when you're when you're on the live stream, but after the live is over, you can give the video hype points. So give your boy video some hype points, help us out in the algorithm with the video. If you're coming in on this video, on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Also, we have the Cash App and the PayPal going across the bottom of the screen right there. In the top right-hand corner, we got the QR code. You scan that with your phone's camera, and that'll send you straight to the Cash App. If you want to support that way, that's the preferred way for you to support by me. That's the preferred way right there, the Cash App. The super chats is already working. You know what I mean? You already know the super chats is working too as well. So you can hit that super chat if you feel like, leaving a message and I'll read the super chat. You know what I'm saying? As we go along. But we here to talk some boxing, y'all. I've been away. I ain't do a live for a little bit. I ain't been away. I ain't going nowhere, but I just ain't been live, on the channel or whatnot. I'm in, going through other people's lives, though, hitting these other panels, man. And this boxing talk out here is diabolical, the narratives and stuff that people spinning, man. So I just feel like that it's time for me to come back and let people hear, you know what I'm saying, the voices of those who don't get heard, man, from these guys. These guys don't want you to say nothing. They don't want your side of the argument to get out. They want to throw you in the back and all of that. But over here, y'all know we don't do none of that, man. Everybody get to talk. Everybody get to speak they mind, speak their piece, you know what I'm saying? Get their bars off or however you want to say it. We let everybody get a chance to talk over here. So it's not just a one-sided conversation. Like, who wants to be in a live, you know what I'm saying, where it's no pushback on anything? Everybody just agreeing. All yes men. That's diabolical. Y'all don't even want to hear what else other people got to say. But anyhow, let's cook on this stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? Recently we saw what happened on $1 Million Worth of Game and all of that. I'm just gonna start with that, with the Boots conversation, man, because I wasn't able to get my bars off about the whole Boots situation with Bud snapping on him and all of that stuff. On these other channels, man, they want you to just look at it one way. And I just wanted to say that I was saying that Boots he definitely should call out Bud, because Bud Bud left it open, like as if if Boots say something, he said, say my name, like Boots never says his name. And so he making it seem like if Boots say his name, he's actually going to come out of retirement and fight Boots. He like, say my name. So it's like, say my name or what? Say your name or what? What, you coming back? I think that needs to be explored, man. I think Boots really need to say his name. You know what I'm saying? If Boots beat Xander Zayas, he should be calling out Bud. And the pushback that I'm getting from a lot of these other people, who don't think that he should call him out. They saying because Bud is retired, he retired and all. It sound like some protective energy, if you ask me. You know, they think that Boots should just ignore Bud and all of that. He shouldn't say nothing at all. No, I feel like he need to say something because Bud was just talking crazy. He was talking too crazy, you know, and it wasn't that long ago since we saw what he did to Canelo. It hasn't been that long, man. You know, it's not like, you know, we ain't see him look great. You know, it ain't like we ain't see him do something great. And people acting like they out here really acting like Bud need Boots. Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy thinking. How the hell Bud need Boots, man? It's the other way around, if you ask me. You know, Bud is dang near a walking legend out here, you know, and if Boots get Bud on his resume, that's what he need. That's instant validation right there. If he beat Bud Crawford, that's instant validation. The person who just beat who accomplished that great feat of moving up there, you know, 3 weight classes. You know, I say it's people say might argue 2 weight classes, but dang, I say it was 3 weight classes. He went up there, he stopped at 154 to fight Majimov and then went straight up to 168. No rehydration clause or none of that, no catch weight, just went straight to the man weight class and beat him. And beat him convincingly. Ain't nobody on the planet who think that Canelo won that fight. So, you know, and all of Bud fights was like that. You know, either he stopped the person or it's just no question. It was no question if he won or not. You know, so I just think that Boots definitely need to call out Bud, you know, and see if he gonna come back, or at least just, you know, let it be known that he ain't scared or nothing. He ain't scared to say his name. You know, that's crazy. Like for people to say that he shouldn't say anything, you know, about Bud, he should just ignore Bud. Come on, man. That's Bud Crawford, man. Y'all out here tripping, man. Talking about boots don't need Bud need boots. Like, come on, y'all. I mean, if you want to be realistic, boots don't. I'm not gonna say Boots need him. Like Boots won't be able to go through his career without him or nothing like that. Of course, and I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is Bud is a way bigger name than Boots. You know, Bud did something, you know, come on, Bud is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Bud did something that ain't nobody really do. You know what I'm saying? In this 4-belt era. He ain't nobody do what he did. Come on, man. He's considered the best of this era right now. So, well, how could Bud need him? Like, yeah, y'all not making no sense. People who got that argument. Now they saying that Bud is retired, so that's their reason why Boots shouldn't call out Bud. But my other thing was that they really ain't want people really didn't want to hear Boots should call out Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Boots should call out Devin Haney. And this is simple, man. Like y'all flip-flop so much, man. These guys out here flip-flopping so much, man. They change their mind and change their arguments and move the goalposts and all of that. First, let's rewind it all the way back. Devin Haney was they say picking on Xander Zayas. They say it was a cherry pick when Devin Haney, you know, was acting like he, you know, didn't know that Xander Zayas had two belts, and that was, you know, the reason why he was going to go up there and fight him or whatnot. So he was, you know, they was pressing Xander Zayas, you know, all the Tankamaniacs. Let me just say, let y'all know exactly who it was. The Tankamaniacs, you know, they all wanted to say that Devin was cherry picking Xander Zayas. You know, Xander Zayas was acting funny about fighting Devin. You know, he ain't really jump at the opportunity. He was acting like he was busy and everything. But then soon as Boots, you know, call out Xander Zayas, you know, broke his neck to fight Boots. But that's not even the thing though. You know, when Devin was trying to fight Xander Zayas, it was all these Devin Haney haters, mainly Tankamaniacs. You know what I'm saying? That was saying that Devin need to fight Boots instead of Xander Zayas. They was out here talking about Devin was cherry picking Xander Zayas, which is diabolical. The man has 2 titles up there. You know, he got 2 belts up there. But you know, they was out here saying that he was cherry picking Xander Zayas and that he need to fight. Why he ain't fighting Boots instead? Boots is a better fight. But now in this $1 million worth of game interview, this $1 million worth of game interview with Bill Haney. Bill Haney literally, after all of that Bud said about Boots that got everybody panties in a bunch and everything, after he said all that, Bill grabbed the phone and Bill said, "Hey champ," he said, "you worry about Canelo." He said, "And Boots, we got him." He literally said, "We got Boots." You know, so that's what I'm saying on other panels. I'm telling everybody, like, yeah, Boots should call out Devin Haney too. They're like, oh, you always trying to bring Devin in, and then, like, protective energy, it sound like. Now I'm a Boots fan. Everybody know I'm a Boots fan too, yo. I'm a Devin and Boots fan. Those my favorite fighters, Devin, Boots, and Abdullah Mason. You know, everybody know those my three favorite fighters right there. So it ain't really too much bias, you know, when I'm talking about Devin and Boots, you know, so I don't understand that. Like, Boots definitely need to call out Devin Haney. He should. I ain't gonna say he need to, because Devin Haney is in the lower weight division. But for Bill to say that, come on, man, you gotta address both of them things. You gotta address what Bud said, and you gotta address what Devin said. Now they had all this pushback on the Boots versus Bud thing. Oh, Bud retired and all that. Well, Devin ain't retired. How about that? Devin is an active fighter, and he was already talking about going up to 154 to fight Xander Zayas. So, like y'all said, what's the difference? Don't flip flop now. Like, come on, man. I ain't about trying to protect none of these fighters or nothing like that. They want to fight. Let's see it, man. I just want to see the fights. I would want to see the fights, man. That's a good fight. You know, if Devin think, you know, if Bill think Devin ready for Boots or whatever at 154, I'm not trying to argue against it. Let's have it. You know, hold on. Let me see if I got that though. Let me see.
I told him that you will beat Canelo again when you come out from anytime that you finish. Anytime you can go around the world and do what you're doing, you're going to come back out and whoop Canelo ass again. Something that Devin can't do. But Boots,
Ask him why he fight Boots.
we got him. He shouldn't mention you ever again. You ever.
Y'all heard that?
Ass again. Something that Devin can't do. But Boots,
ask him why he fight Boots.
We got him. That Devin can't do. But Boots,
ask him why he fight Boots.
We got him.
A lot of them was out here acting like they didn't hear Bill say that. Clear as day, right there. Bill said it. He said, Boots, we got him. He told Bud to worry about Canelo. So tell me why y'all think that Boots shouldn't call out Devin again? Like, I really don't understand that logic. Like, he definitely need to call out Bud and Devin, man. If he beat Xander Zayas, he need to call out those two fighters and see, you know, which one of those guys wants some smoke. He definitely need to call out that Devin Haney is in it too, because Bill put him in it. Bill said that we got Boots, and it's just crazy, man. They said that Boots is a bigger name than Devin Haney. Y'all got, at some point, man, y'all got to start keeping it real, man. Y'all got to tell the truth at some point, man. Devin Haney is a bigger name than Boots, man. What are we talking about, man? Like, come on, what y'all thinking? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat, man. Also, my bad, I meant to put the link out there for y'all too. Hold on. There go the link right there. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to. I just did this. This truly a pop-up live. I just popped up and went straight live. I ain't really set no schedule or nothing. Hold on. Really. Okay, so the sound working right. All right, so the link is pinned right there. Anybody want to hop up here? You know what I'm saying? And and get your bars off and not worry about me throwing you in the back or cutting you off. Well, I might cut you off a couple times, but you always going to get your bars off though. Shout out to Jay Grant Jr. in the building early. Mine yours, salute, bro. Let me see. He said, like he officially made weight, so Flyer do better. What? Oh, he talking about Key. Come on, man. We saw him miss weight and all of that. I know he came back and made weight, but he missed weight. He made weight on his third try, man. Really freak. Jamila in the building. Let me see. Jay Grant Jr. in the building. He said facts. Mr. Big Play Bray said, what's good, everyone? DeVoe, salute, yo. Let me see. He said, I think Norman moving up. What about you? Is he moving up? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he just needed to be more disciplined. I don't know. You think he going to 154? I don't know about that. Let me see. Federal for life, salute, yo. He said, fly us up. I can't believe Karen lost to Patty Donovan. Yeah, and Karen was fighting a different way. Like I saw, we might as well get into that right now too. Real quick. I didn't see it from the very beginning. I caught it. It was like 4 rounds in or whatnot. You know, they was talking about how he was down, but I came in right on that second knockdown. Come on, man. That second knockdown wasn't really a knockdown, man. You know, that knockdown definitely wasn't a knockdown. He he pushed him down and the ref started counting. Karen was pissed off. But he fought him a different way. You know, he didn't fight him like everybody trying to say, oh, but matter of fact, Ray Davis. Yeah, and putting it out there, Ray. Ray Davis gonna text me talking about if Karen lose to Donovan, then he don't want to hear nothing about Boots. First of all, man, Karen was fighting him a whole different way. Karen was on the front foot against this guy most of the fight. All of the fight that I saw, Karen was on the front foot, you know, chasing this guy like it was like the roles was reversed. You know what I'm saying? He got hit with a dose of his own medicine. You know what I'm saying? Donovan was moving around like crazy, you know. Patty was moving around crazy. And Karen was chasing him, you know, stalking him. You know, that's how he was getting caught with some shots. Well, he got caught with a lot of shots, actually, you know, just trying to walk him down, chasing after him and everything, you know. And so, you know, he looked bad. He got a taste of his own medicine. Let me see. So much for the Karen hype, Fredro said. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we can't really hold that against Boots. Like, we can't act like, you know, just because Karen lost in that fashion that, you know, it looks bad on Boots. No, he fought Boots a whole different way, you know. Styles make fights, man. This is why the triangle theory thing don't work, you know, because styles make fights, man. You know, you might have one guy, you know, who might be able, his style might match up better with the style one fighter. Then you have a fighter that's better than both of those guys, but you know, that one guy who had the weakest style against him might not, you know, might look better against the one that's better than both of them. So I know I probably confused the heck out of y'all just now, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know. Yeah, he said Norman going to 154. I don't know, just because he lost missed weight that one time. I think maybe he just wasn't focused. You know, he just probably wasn't disciplined. He need to get more disciplined. That's all. You know, now if it happened again, that's a different story. Mr. Big Play Bray said Boots can't call out Devin till he move up. No, he could call out Devin because Bill said we got him. And Bill was already talking about going to 154 to fight Xander Zayas because he had 2 belts. So if Boots beat Xander Zayas, Boots will have 2 belts. So he got the right to say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You was about to fight him. Because he had 2 belts. I got 2 belts now. And you said what you said on $1 million worth of game. What's good? You know what I'm saying? That's my logic. I don't see how people won't see that. I think he should definitely call him out because Devin was already ready to go up there to 154 to fight Xander Zayas. Now, if Devin won't go up there and fight Boots because Boots got 2 belts, then I don't know. Maybe they was right or whatever with it when they was saying that Devin was cherry picking Xander Zayas. I don't know, man. Like, you know, to destroy that narrative that it was a cherry pick, even though they try to deny it now. And these guys flip flop so much, man. They be out here flip flopping. Matter of fact, man, I gotta play it.
Flip flopping your shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't crazy be flipping the shit.
Yeah, they be out here flip flopping. Let me see. Fredro said, "Fly, you stay getting booted from panels. I see why you had to start doing your lives." Yeah, man, like they diabolical with it, man. You know, they just can't take it, man. The truth hurts sometimes, man. The truth be hurting them. Yeah, Karen lost, man. Karen lost, but he was on the front foot though. Karen didn't fight the same way that he was fighting Boots, man. He fought Boots 2 different ways, but neither time did he just totally be on the front foot like stalking Boots like that. When he tried to get on that for a second, Boots made him have to take a knee. You know what I'm saying? He can't get off. He can't get that off on Boots, man. You know, trying to walk Boots down. And Boots was walking him down. And that's the same thing I'm talking about with Xander Zayas when I say Xander Zayas is going to get stopped in the 8th round because I think he going to try to prove a point. I think he going to try to stand in front of Boots after a while. He going to try to, you know, he might be, you know, using a lot of movement early on, but I think around the 7th or 8th round, he going to get comfortable and try to, you know, stand in front of Boots, and that's when he going to get ran over. Yo, shout out to Fredro for life with the 199 super chat. He said, "Flyer, come on, bro. You gotta admit it looks bad."
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Now, I don't know what you're talking about though when you say I gotta admit it looks bad. What looks bad? You saying Boots calling out Devin because Devin is at 147? No, but I explained why though. I gave you my logic though, because Devin was at 147 talking about moving up to 154 to fight Xander Zayas because he had 2 belts. So if Boots beat Xander Zayas, Boots gonna have those 2 belts. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, why wouldn't he move up to fight Boots if Boots has 2 belts now? So what you got picks now? You know what I'm saying? That's what it means when people say you got picks, man. Like another person can be in the same exact situation, but it's different rules for him. It's different energy for him. You know, that's what I was saying. You know, I think it's, you know, I don't see no foul play right there if he call out Devin. You know, even though Devin is at 147, that's one instance in which I think that it should be an exception get granted. You know, because he was already about to fight Xander Zayas, and for the reason that he said he was going to do it. Ray Davis in the building. What's good, yo?
What's up, man? How long
Ain't
you
nothing,
been
man.
on? How long you been on? I just I got your message, but I had to take care of some stuff first.
Yeah. I was just telling them that, you know what I'm saying? You said if Padley beat Karen, then you don't want to hear nothing about Boots.
Well, Boots and Devin, because the whole thing is they put Karen on the spot, like, oh, Karen gave Boots a good fight, or even though they say Boots washed him, but he gave him a good fight and he'll beat Devin. That was the whole angle they had or people had, and I heard it multiple times. And I'm gonna say those people, but now he got dropped. I know one time he really got dropped. The second time he got kind of like pushed down, but they
Yeah, the
counted it.
second
So
one
he
was
got
diabolical.
so he got dropped twice, and he lost the fight. Same way he lost the Boots, and he was more active and more coming
You think
forward.
he lost? I
Yes,
thought he was winning those rounds that I was looking
nah,
at, the ones I actually
nah,
looked
he
at,
wasn't.
because he was the aggressor,
He
and
was, but
that's
he
the only
wasn't
thing that's really
landing.
separated him.
He
The
wasn't
fact that he
landing.
was
He
the
wasn't
aggressor.
landing. Padley was landing more shots that counted.
I think
That's
he
what.
was landing the cleaner shots, but they was both
There
landing
you go.
shots, man. Like,
So it depends. So look, it all depends on what the judge sees, right? And we got to be honest with ourselves.
You thought so? You thought Pat Lee just thought he just
No, I
outclassed
thought
him
it
in
was.
one?
I thought the draw was more conclusive, and maybe it should have been closer rounds. I think one of them was widespread, but I mean, it could have went either way. You said Padley though. It's not Padley. It's Patty Donovan.
Huh?
Donovan. It's not Padley. It's Donovan.
Oh yeah. I said Padley instead of
Yeah.
Patty. Yeah, but that I think that if it wasn't for the referee gave him a knockdown, he ain't deserved though.
Doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day,
Don't matter.
because at the end of the day, Karen he was pressuring, but he wasn't landing, bro. I think at the end of the day, let's just put it this way. I don't care about the boots angle. I just said that to you because I don't want to hear no more from the PBC fans, right? I don't want to hear no more from them because what I just witnessed, whatever you want to call them, what I just heard, what I just witnessed is that they said he could beat Devin. Devin was mopped the shit floors and the buildings up with this nigga, bro. Devin will kill Karen. Are you kidding me?
We know that.
I knew that already, but I'm just glad that he got to display it. That's what I want to say. That's what it's all about. I don't care how he won or lost. And that's what it comes down to. So I don't want to hear no more Karen is better than Dev and Karen's a slicker fighter than Dev and Devin needs to fight Karen. No, he do not.
Devin feet way better than his. Devin faster than him. His jab better. You know what I'm saying? Devin got more power. Come on, man. Like that's not even. You know they be saying some weird stuff, man.
I know they do.
They be saying some weird stuff all the time, man.
And the other point I wanted to make is with Karen.
They told me that Boots was a bigger name than Devin Haney over there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Talking about Boots the A side. I'm like, y'all all the way bugging. Now they took him. He fighting. He co-main and y'all crazy, man.
and you're a Boots fan. That's what's even crazier.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Patty, man. Shout out to Patty. Donovan.
Baby wildin'. Patty Donovan.
Shout out to Patty Donovan.
Salute, Blue Hustle, man.
What's good with you, Ray?
Good, man. We good, man. Listen, man. I don't like leaving you out there like that, man. I'm gonna deeply apologize in my sincerities to you, man. I don't be wanting to see you like
what
that.
Happened?
I just don't like seeing him angry, bro. He don't deserve that.
Who angry?
Whatever, bothered, emotionally driven, whatever you want to call it. You know, you my guy, bro.
What you talking about, Ray?
Man, what, Ray? Why you always doing that, bro? Dang, man.
I don't understand.
Man, you said, man, how about
you
we
be
do
cursing
this,
me
Ray?
out, right?
No, check this out. How about we do this? How about we do this, bro? Ray, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
There we go, Blue. How we doing, bro? There we go.
That's how we gonna do that, man. We don't gotta do all that other. Man, what's up with you? I came on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Talk about shit. I said, what's up to y'all? It's a good day, man. I ain't mad about nothing. You ain't ever mad. I'm always just talking about
what happened on Cam's show. I missed it. I see you up there at the end.
Ain't nothing. Cam and them. Cam and them. They was just talking about the
I was there with the Zuka talk, but then I had left. I had to go do something, and then I guess they were talking about
he got off.
Miss Wayne. That's what they were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So I got and you know how they miss weight and everything like that. So you had Brian Norman Jr. missing weight. Then you had Keyshawn Davis, and then I heard somebody else miss weight too. I thought
Brian Norman.
I thought it was No, I know Brian Norman missed weight and Keyshawn Davis, but I thought it was
just them two. That's it.
So that's what I thought too. But they said somebody else like Calvin. Calvin Davis. Did he miss weight?
What Brian Norman Jr. missed weight by?
Like 2 ounces.
0.4. No, it was it was 0.4.
Yeah, people saying that he should move. They was in the chat talking about he moving to 154 and he need to move to 154. I'm like, I don't know if I think he probably was just, he need to be a little more disciplined. That's all. Like if it happened again and again.
No, that's not what the situation was. People so what it is they do the traditional one is the weigh-in. Their weigh-ins was traditional. They do ceremonial weigh-ins. So the ceremonial weigh-ins are live, and that's what it was. You see what I'm saying?
But I heard he had made weight comfortably and he was able to eat, but he overdid it. He ate too much and ended up being, gaining too much.
Well, then that I don't know about. I'm just saying. So people were trying to say that You know, they weren't being professional, but you know, they're not used to doing these ceremonial weigh-ins, so therefore everything's live right now. So if they have to come back, you're seeing them have to go through what they would normally go through when it's not like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason
Yeah.
why you're seeing what behind closed doors in the open right now. So you know, you see what it is, but they still made weight, so it doesn't matter.
Word.
People were just jumping the gun. That's all it was, because both of them fighters made weight. So, but the thing I was
Yeah.
surprised about was Brian Norman Jr. making weight while the fight being at 148. I was like, what the heck? Maybe Brian Norman reached out to him and told him, look, this is what I'm going to, and this is what it is. And
What
I
they
don't know.
changed the weight? They changed the weight.
Yeah, it's 148.
It was 148 because he had the
Oh, if you have
layoff
more
or
insight,
whatever.
that's what's up. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what it is. Yeah.
because of the layoff. No, you're right, Blue. But I'm saying because of the layoff, he you know negotiated 148. Because you got to remember, Pete Dobson fights at like he fights in between 154, 150, 147. So it was perfect for him. I'm not Pete Dobson. I'm sorry, wrong dude. What's his name? I forgot his name. Anyway, Winkley or Wink, whatever his name is.
Brandon said.
Josh, go ahead.
He said Boots said Karen beat Spence. Knock it off.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, if
What?
he said that, we ain't see Spence back, but I got Spence in that, you know, if they fight.
He'll wash Karen.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. Boots is wilding right now. But I mean, he was wilding whenever he said it. But
yeah,
anyway.
there you go, right there. You know what I mean?
Who? Gonna take a minute and keep
T-Bud
saying
Goldford.
Like Karen. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, you just was saying that.
It's crazy. But yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was Josh, whatever his name is, that dude that's fighting Brian Norman. Yo, he fights between like 154 and 147. So
wait, Patty is a Eddie Hearn fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Eddie Hearn was coaching him through that. He want him to fight Crocker. He trying to keep it in house, man. I see what you doing, Eddie, man. Eddie trying to get him to fight Crocker, so you know it could be all in house, man.
Okay.
He ain't gonna let he ain't trying to get that belt up, man, to nobody. But yeah,
well, he's fighting Eddie. He got to fight Louis Parle. So I mean, Liam Parle. Whoever win that fight is the person that gets
Parle and Crocker, right?
Yeah,
Who you
Louis
like?
Crocker fight Liam Parle. I think Crocker has I think he has the size and reach advantage over
Liam Parle. Yeah, but I see who you got though.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. That's a tough.
Hey, Blue, you still with us, Blue?
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to ask you that. I wanted to ask you this. Do you think that Boots should call out Devin?
If he wins.
Well, wait, because the reason wait, look at this first. Let's look at this.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I know about that. I'll say this. I think I know about that. So if Boots wins, if he wants to, yeah, he can call him out. But I mean, Devin already said that he don't want to go to 154. He wants to stay at 147. So calling him out is like clout chasing.
No,
I told him that you will beat Canelo again when you come out from anytime that you finish. Anytime you can go around the world and do what you're doing, you're going to come back out and whoop Canelo ass again. Something that Devin can't do. But Boots,
next one he fight Boots.
We got him.
People act like they ain't hear Bill say that.
Well, I mean, look, I'm okay with it, bro. If that should happen, you know what I'm saying? More power to it. But I'm just saying, like,
you think
if
Boots
that
should
fight
just
can
ignore
happen,
that?
I think what Boots should do is, I mean, Boots can call him out if they want to fight. He already said he want to fight him, but that means, are they going to fight at 154? See what I'm saying?
Don't have to.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind a call out, but
this my
if
logic,
he,
though.
but hold on. If Boots is calling him out, that means he's gonna have to accept the fact that if he says, "Oh, I'll fight you at 152 at least." You see what I'm getting at?
That's fine.
I mean, but this
Devin
my
Well,
won.
look, I
logic.
don't have a
This my
problem, but
logic though,
if he
Blue.
says that, I shouldn't hear nobody saying, "Nah, that's not crazy." Fight him at 154. That's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
no,
But go
no.
ahead. What
Devin
you
won't
say?
do. Why would Devin tell? Why would Devin try to fight him at 152? That don't make no sense.
No, no, no. I'm
What I
just saying.
what I would say to that, Blue, is wherever the fight is, I wouldn't be mad at it as long as it happens in this case.
No,
Because
I would be mad at it if it's at 152. I can't even front.
no, if it's at
Come on,
152, and
no,
that's what he,
because if it, you know why? Let me explain why.
because I already know you're
Because
gonna say because of the catch weight thing. I know. Go ahead.
no, it ain't even that. It's because when Devin said he wanted to fight Boots, you know what I'm saying, at 147, and Boots threw out 152, and he said no, then now what changed now? You see what I'm saying? If you saying no, I'd rather fight you at 147 because you got two belts. You know what I'm saying? Why would I fight you at 152? And then now he at 154 and you saying I want to fight you at 152. No, why would you fight at 152 when I got two belts at 154?
It can still
If
be
it's
a
about the
championship
belts.
fight. It
But he
falls
can
into
still
the
get the two belts.
yeah. You can
Yeah,
still put that on the line. It still falls into the division, the
exactly,
weight class.
exactly. The 150 it's still
Yeah, but
150. It's still
they're not
150.
gonna do that. They're not gonna put the belts on the line at
Why not?
152.
Canelo did.
I doubt it, man. I doubt if Boots gonna
Yeah.
concede to that.
Well, hey,
Yeah, Canelo and
you just
Mayweather.
need a side.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
and but see, that's why I said what I said earlier. Is if Boots calls him out, he's cloud chasing. You see what
No,
I'm
he ain't.
saying?
He ain't clout chasing because
Now listen to me, fam.
Devin was about it. So that's what I mean about having picks, man. That's what that mean. Like if Devin was calling out Xander Zayas, he was gonna fight Xander Zayas at 154 because he said, oh, he got two belts. You know what I'm saying? Because he got two belts. Now I'm ready to go up to 154 and fight him. But now, if Boots beat him and get those two belts, you should still have the same energy for him. So unless you got picks, I mean, that's what the whole thing, that's what it means, bro. It's literally
Okay, so
having
hold.
picks. If another
So
person is in the same situation that Xander was in and you don't want to fight him, but you was ready to fight Xander, then that means you got picks. So, you know what I'm saying? That mean that people was right when they were saying that Devin was cherry picking Xander Zayas. You know what I'm saying?
well, hold on. This is what I'm gonna say. Now, first of all, I understand what Bill said, but no matter what, it's like, in my opinion, if Boots calls him out, he's still at 147. He doesn't fight in the division. So it's this is to me, this will make sense to me. So if Devin's to say, look, bro, I don't mind you calling me out, but I'm not gonna do 154 because I'm campaigning at 147. So if you want to do it, we can do it 152 and the belts on the line.
I can't front, man. I'll be looking at Devin like he's scared. I can't front,
Why?
bro. If
Because it's a
Devin do
catchweight.
that,
They still can fight for the belts, bro.
and still,
You see
if
what I'm
Devin do
saying?
that, I'll be looking at him like he's scared, like he got. Well, I'll at least be looking at him like he got picks because Xander Zayas, you wasn't trying to tell Xander Zayas to fight you at 152.
I understand. Look. I see where you're
We
coming
gotta
from,
stay
bro. But I'm
consistent,
just
man.
saying.
Come on.
But see, listen to me. I'm okay with it, bro. If he fights him at 152, 147, I mean 152 or 154, I don't have a problem. But what I'm saying is just to make the fight, if you're gonna call out him, because he's not calling at you now. That call the position that they was in was in the past. So this is a new deal right now. You see what I'm saying? So if they can sit down at the table and come together and say, hey, look, let's fight. You say you say you this, and I'm saying I'm that. Why not let the fight happen? It's not a duck situation if they can come together like butt cheeks, man. If they can make it happen, let it
Come on,
happen,
bro.
bro.
Come on, man. You gonna make me have to push the pause button, man. Yo, but that's
You missed it.
215.
You missed
Thanks,
it.
bro.
You missed it.
I see what you meant to say. I think I know what you meant to say. I think autocorrect got the best of you right there, but you said I think you wanted to say where everybody at that was saying Karen could beat Dev or that he's the best at 147. Exactly. Like where y'all at now?
They mud crabs, dog.
Oh,
That's what.
look. That's why I got on here and started laughing. No, you remember when I got on here and said, man, I was talking about Patty Donovan, right? That's why I was laughing because everybody, the true Boots fans, they were saying, oh, Karen can beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? this and that and the third. That's what they were trying to say. Oh, Karen could beat this person. Karen could beat that person. And then Karen goes in there and loses. You got people literally upset right now that Karen lost the fight, and they're trying to say that he basically won the fight in their eyes. It was just bullshit that he got the 2 knockdowns. Those are the second one knockdown was real, and the second knockdown was a push. And I respect that they see if that's their point of view from looking at it. But no matter what, he took a loss, and it just is what it is. So if Karen was so good, he shouldn't be able to beat him. What it is the problem is that you have these Boots fans that talk so highly about Boots, and where they say things, but then it comes to bite them back, but comes back and bites them in the ass like a snake. You know what I'm saying? And so
Well, one,
therefore they gotta save face. Any
well,
way they possibly
two
can.
things, bro. Two things I
Mhm.
got a problem with what you said, bro.
Okay.
The first thing is you talking about real Boots fans. So what you trying to say? I ain't no real Boots fan.
I mean, I don't know if you are or not, but did you say
That was
that then?
crazy. You said real Boots fans. Come on, bro.
No, but
Come on with that, man.
you taking it personal.
But
I'm not talking about that.
the
If you feel
second
like you're
thing
not,
is,
listen,
hold on, let me
if you
finish.
feel
Let
like
me
you're a
finish
real Boots
telling you.
fan,
Let me
then that's
finish.
on you.
Let me finish. You talking the first thing was you talking about the real Boots fans, and then you said all of that you said. And the second thing is how Karen don't got nothing to do with Boots. And when Boots was fighting him, that's y'all mistake, man. Just because Boots
I agree
beat
with
him,
that.
and you know what he do after Boots beat the brakes off him, you know what I'm saying? It don't affect Boots or how make
Well,
him less of a fighter
I
or
know
nothing
that.
like that
well,
That's
because
hold
of
not
what
what
he
I
on,
was
did.
saying.
hold on.
But hold on,
And
hold on,
you
hold on,
looking
hold
at
on. You're
hold on,
looking
let
at
me
it from the
finish, and
wrong
then you
point of
can
view.
cook
I'm not
after that.
saying
Let me
that
finish,
though.
and then you can say something after that. But
Okay.
the way that Karen fought Boots and the way that he fought Patty Donovan is two different ways, bro. He knew he had to get on the back foot and move around a lot when he fought Boots. In the second fight, when he tried to not move around a lot, he Boots was about to run over him, so he had to take a knee, and then he got right back into what he was doing in that first fight, moving around a lot to try to survive. It's different when you're trying to survive, and then when you're in there actually on the front foot trying to fight somebody. He was in there trying to fight Patty. He was the one pressing the action against Patty. He was on the
That's not
front
my
foot.
talking
Patty
point.
was moving around.
I, I,
Patty gave him a dose
That's
of his own medicine. He was moving around a lot on him and catching him with making him pay when he swing and miss. That's all he
but
was
hold
doing. The
on.
you're
same
missing the
thing that
Okay,
point,
Karen was trying
Rico.
to
You're
do to
missing the
Boots.
point.
thank you. That's not what I was talking about.
No, but I'm saying you said it's coming to bite people in the butt or what they
Yes.
were saying about
All right.
Karen. No,
I'm gonna
bro, he
let
was
me
fighting them a
explain to
whole
you. Let
different
me
way,
explain
bro.
to
Break
you.
it down.
Explain to you.
I don't
Break it
understand
down,
how y'all was
please.
talking
Hold
about
on.
Karen.
Hold
I don't
on.
understand how y'all was trying to
What
say
you gonna let me
Karen gave
explain, or you
Boots
gonna keep asking
problems and
questions?
stuff. Like,
I
Let me
know. You just
explain it.
keep on talking.
Yo,
dang,
listen,
I
listen.
can't. I don't get to land my plane or land my
You just
drone,
said
whatever
you
I'm
good.
flying.
All right, go ahead.
Oh
I'm
my
talking to Blue, but
God.
he
I
talking
know,
about
but I
y'all talking
tried
about
to.
I'm gonna keep on talking. At least let me
It's
land
your
my
show.
plane
You
or
can do
my
what you
drone.
want. You can do what you want. I just was trying to tap in to say something real quick and let y'all have at it. But
No,
I
you could
was just,
tap in. Go ahead. I
I just want to
land
say
real quick.
that
Go ahead.
I think the message that you're missing is when I just heard Showbiz, for instance, shout out to Showbiz, mention that if Brian Norman gets upset, it's going to affect the resume of Devin Haney. Why? Because Brian Norman lost, right? So the same thing applies here.
Yep.
Every fan that reaches against Devin always says that they measure the guy's resume after he fights or how it looks good. Like they crush down on Cambose's win, how they disrespected and built up the wins of Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero because they became champions. So what I think is going on here is that you have to give that same point to Boots, right? Like he fought a guy that
Yeah.
just lost to a way lesser guy, and we're going to say that Boots is
You.
really that good, is or is Karen just that bad, and he just wasn't the guy that we expected him to be, and we just praised not we, but they were praising Karen. So that's what it is. That's what we're
Yep.
looking
They
at.
were saying Karen can. Am I right? Am I right, Ray? They were saying Karen can beat pretty much everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They's like, oh, Karen can beat him. Oh, Karen can beat this person. Karen can beat this
Yep.
person. Oh, Karen can do this. And that's why I
Uh,
said it came to bite him in the ass because then he wouldn't
It
have had a
ain't
fight with
Boots'
Patty
fault.
all right,
Donovan.
so let me tell y'all how crazy that sounds to me, y'all. Y'all talking about
Okay, listening.
y'all literally had to say Boots fought a person that lost to a lesser opponent. Y'all can't say Boots lost to or Boots got given some
No one's saying
adversity or
that.
got knocked down or hurt or anything like that. He beat that
You're missing
man
the point.
almost every round.
No,
But
you're
y'all say
missing.
the worst y'all can say is Boots fought somebody
No.
that lost to lesser
Hey, we're not
opponent. Come
talking
on,
about
bro.
No,
How
we're
many
not
fighters
saying
fight
that. That's
somebody
not.
who
You're
lost
missing
to
the point.
lesser
That's
opponents?
not what's coming across, Frequent. You're
we're
hearing
not
that.
talking that. That's
That's
not the
I'm
No.
point,
hearing it because
brother.
that's what you said,
No,
bro.
man. Listen again. Listen again.
Oh,
Listen again.
God.
Your arch enemy, the Tankamaniacs, those people over there, always criticize Devin, Shakur, or anybody on who they fought, and if their opponent that they fought, who had a really good record or was undefeated at the time,
Mm-hmm.
loses to a lesser fighter, then they want to shit on Shakur, Devin, or whoever else resume.
Yep.
Then they want to
Yeah, I
build
know
up.
that,
But
but
okay,
that
so
don't
that's
mean
what.
you have
But
to
that has
do
nothing to
the
do with
same
Boots. What we're
nonsense
saying.
that they
Hold
doing.
on, hold on. See, you're driven right now with the Boots fandism. Listen to me for a second. Boots, right, is somebody they root for because that's their Superman. It has nothing to do with him being from Philly. I like Boots. I think Boots is a good fighter, right? I support Boots. But what I'm saying is I'm not an ultra man fan because I just can't stand Devin and I just can't stand Tank and I just can't stand Shakur. Like it's like I'm not that guy. I like boxing in general. So these folks, let's just say, are now eating their words. They're eating their crow because now if
Yep.
Brian, you know what I mean? Because now Brian, like they all support Boots. It's not you in general. It's just what they say about other fighters, and it happens to a fighter they support. Then they back off of that conversation. You understand?
Yeah, because now they're trying to make
Yeah.
excuses saying that. Now they're trying to make excuses saying that, oh well, he really wanted to fight, but they, basically the ref just took it away from him. He got
Well,
cheated.
and I gotta keep it all the way 100, man. I gotta keep it all the way 1,000. Wow, that second knockdown was not a knockdown. He pushed Karen down with his hand. He
Uh-oh.
mugged him away, and Karen fell down. And the ref literally started counting on the second one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
Well,
me,
the first one,
I
how
ain't
many
see the
first
times
one
has
first
that
still
4
happened?
happened. Frequent.
Huh?
Yeah.
The
You
first
said
one
what?
still happened.
Say it again.
The first one still happened, and the second round he almost knocked him down too.
I mean, that's what I said. I missed the first 4 rounds, so I don't know about that. But from the fifth round on to what I saw, I saw Karen-Donovan walking this dude down, pressing the action, and him doing a lot of moving around, and they landed almost the same amount of shots. As you asked me, it was like a close fight, except for the only difference was Karen was pressing the action. Usually they get a fight to the person who's pressing the action. But I don't care
Yeah,
if he
but
lost or not. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I said that and you said no, but this, that, and the third, I ain't give you a lot of pushback on it. But I'm just talking about honesty, like from what I saw, it didn't look like this dude Patty ran away with the fight like that. But I can't really say that because I didn't see what happened in the first 4 rounds. Something like y'all said, y'all
It was
saying
close. It was a
he
close fight.
outclassed them or whatever. But from the 5th round all the way up to the end, he was chasing Donovan around. Yeah, I'm saying, chasing him.
Yeah,
He
but
moving. He
the
was getting
counter
it. It looked
shots
like he
was
was starting to get to him.
the
He was
counter
slowing
shots are
down a
working,
lot.
dog.
You know what
Like
I'm
you
saying?
said.
But
well,
hey, they
let me
gave
ask
it
you
to
this:
him. So what?
who won the last round, in your opinion?
The last, you know what? After the last round, I turned it off because I was like, man,
Okay, so you
it's a
saw the
sloppy,
last
corny
round. So I'm
fight.
asking you
And I asked
who
Ray
won the last.
Davis. I text Ray Davis and said, did he lose? And Ray was like, yeah, he lost.
He
Or
did
whatever. I was
lose.
like, oh, all
Okay,
right.
so check it out. Hold on. You said you watched the last round. After the last round, you turned it off, right?
I know I didn't watch the last round to the whole thing. I was just watching it, and it was only a little bit of
Oh
time left. I said,
man.
well, he ain't gonna stop him or nothing,
Okay, then
whatever.
you can't answer the question then. Ray, who do you think won the last round?
Um, Patty Donovan won.
I thought that too. So my
He
point is
won the
this.
Ray
last
said
fight.
they gave him all of the last few rounds though, man. That's
I
diabolical.
mean, nah, because what it was is he turned it up. In my opinion, he turned it up. I'm talking about Karen, and then he got off. He just stopped
You
doing it.
think
I
you
mean,
think
Donovan.
Karen lost the last 4 rounds, bro?
No, I think he won like 7 and
No, I
8.
think he won. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. So
But
he
yeah, but I
won.
just said that they gave him all the rounds. So what that
But
tell you, bro? And
Yeah,
they
but
gave
you
him a
know what?
knockdown he didn't deserve.
But it
hey,
doesn't matter. That happens in
that the
boxing, brother.
What you
yeah.
mean that doesn't matter? That do
Because
matter.
it
When
has.
the ref
Listen to
don't
me.
get it
Listen.
right,
No, no.
that's the
Hold on.
difference
Listen
of
to
the
me.
fight. A knockdown. Come
Okay.
on, bro.
Okay. Well, listen to me. It happens, fam. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's right. I ain't saying anything. What they can do is just let it go. They have to just accept it. They're not going to change the rules. They're not going to change the fight, the outcome of the fight because of that.
All
Because
right,
the
let
ref,
me let me
he
let me
really
get
thought
this super chat real quick.
it was a knockdown. That's all I'm saying.
It definitely was no knockdown. Everybody else who wasn't the referee knew that there wasn't no knockdown. But yo, shout out to my guy Brandon with the $4.99 super chat. He said, we saying that Boots' toughest fight in Karen lost to Padley Donovan. To Patty
Hmm.
Donovan. I keep saying
Right.
Padley. We got to keep it funky that don't look good. Salute, Flyer.
Exactly.
Straight cash.
Man,
Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
All right, look, I'm gonna say this real quick though. Then y'all could cook on what I say. You know, when Devin Haney beat what's the dude name? Cambosis, George Cambosis.
Mm-hmm.
It was different because George Cambosis had an unbeaten record. He didn't know how to lose. You know what I'm saying? So when Devin beat him, those two straight fights, it was different from when everybody else beat him. He already knew how to lose after Devin beat him. Devin broke his spirit. You know what I'm saying? He beat him beat him 24 rounds, yo.
Okay. I'm okay
He
with
beat
that.
him down 24. He came back the second fight and beat him worse than he beat him the first fight. You know what I'm saying? He really looked like he was about to go in the second fight. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, these fighters, man, you know, when they go through, you know, I feel like they be career changing losses, career changing, you know, experiences. You know, when they get broke down, you know, Boots beat Karen. Boots made Karen take a knee, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
just got
and then look,
okay.
when Errol Spence for Kell Brook, you know, it was because we can't help but already, you know, we can't help but see that he was already a broken fighter because he went up there and fought Triple G and Triple G broke his face. And then Errol Spence ended up breaking the other part of his face. And so his face just was it was taped together, bro. It was held together with band-aids. And then Bud stopped him with a jab, man. And everybody, oh, Bud stopped him with a jab, though. Look how Bud stopped him. Look what happened to him before Bud fought him. He got his face
man,
broke 2
Okay.
times, man. Come
man.
on, man. His orbital bone was broken in 2 different places. His face is being held together by band-aids, man.
Okay.
Hey,
So
all
check this
right,
out.
come
Check this
on,
out.
Come
man.
on,
Frequent.
man. These fighters be
Check this out.
broken
Frequent.
after a while, man. They be broken, and then
Karen
they fight
Kunjan
somebody
hasn't,
else.
but Karen
You can't
Kunjan
do
had
that.
like 3 fights after Boots and hasn't lost. Patty Donovan
Yep.
lost his last 2 fights
Exactly.
to Lewis Crocker. So for that
Exactly.
to
That's what I was
happen,
just getting ready
right?
to say, Ray.
Are we going to sit here and say, okay, well, the reason why he lost is because Boots beat him? That's crazy, bro. You can't
No,
use
I'm
that
not
analogy.
saying no.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay. If
That's
that's
not
not
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying, then I just don't understand. Just all we're trying to say, and I think again, it's not against you. You're. It seems like you're taking it a little personal because,
Yeah,
like
he's
I
taking
said,
it personal,
you
it
rock
seems
with
like.
Boots. It's not about Boots, bro. It's about the other fan base that sits here and kicks Devin
Exactly.
Shakur's back in and what they say about the fighters when they say his competition lost. You just made a great analogy about Cambosis. That was a great point. But you have to honestly put yourself in a position. I'm not holding Boots accountable for anything. I'm not saying any of this. What I'm saying is, are they going to keep the same energy for Boots? Not you, not me, not Blue. Are they going to keep the same energy? Because his opponent looked like shit against a lesser opponent. That's what I'm saying. Like they did the
I
same thing to
mean,
David Morrell the other night. They was talking. I think he was on the channel. Somebody was on the panel, and I heard him say, might have been Joseph Jackson, but they were trying to kick Morrell back in. Bro, it is what it is.
my opinion, man, is that styles make fights. And
Okay.
fighters fight different ways when they facing different
That's
opposition,
not
man.
that's
When we
not what we're
saw
saying.
Karen
I
in
know
there
this
fighting Boots,
frequent. We know
when
it's
we
not.
saw
We
Karen
know
in
that.
there fighting Boots, was it the same way that he was fighting Patty?
Oh my God, bro. That's not what we're saying.
I
That's
know what
not
you're
nobody.
saying.
Come
Okay,
You're
on.
so then we
saying
don't have to.
you're
But
But
what are
saying
we
y'all
saying? What are
saying
we
like
saying,
nah nah
Slim?
nah nah
but
nah at the dudes who
No, we're
was
not.
saying doing the
No.
that's
same
it.
thing to
That's it.
Devin and
Okay, so that's
Shakur.
it. So we ain't talking about how he looked against Boots and how he looked against this guy. We're not doing that, right? We're just making a point about the people that don't keep the same energy. That's it. We ain't have
Yep.
nothing to do with that. All that extra
That's
stuff is irrelevant, honestly.
because now they have to backtrack and
Right.
make excuses.
Stand
That's
on.
what
They
I
got to
said from the
stand on
beginning.
business.
And
Is
then
what
when
we
you,
saying.
yeah, and then when you took it, you seem like you took it personal. What do you mean? What you saying about
Yeah, we're
me,
not kicking
Philly?
Boots back, bro. Ain't nothing against Boots,
It's
bro.
not about that.
Trust me. I tell you, this has nothing to do with Boots. Boots whipped the dude ass. We seen it twice. Ain't got nothing to do with that. We know that. We know it was a different fight. We know he approached the fight differently both times. We know, you know what I mean? He was able to hit Boots, yes, but didn't mean like he hurt Boots or anything like that. I'm just saying, it just the way the fans talk about other fighters, right, that they don't support. You know what I'm talking about. You call them the
The
Tinkerbells,
Tinkermaniacs.
right? The way they talk about other fighters and they use the resumes and their opponents' losses and shit against them. My point is that they should keep the same energy for a fighter that they support. Not you, not me, not anybody else, just them. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
how I look at that though, I would say, see, this is proof right here that y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be
That's true.
your
That's
argument,
exactly what we're saying.
your argument points be weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on some weirdo energy. But I won't hop in the same bag that they hopped in, that they in
No,
though,
no,
to
no,
try to say nah 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 nah. You know what
no.
I'm
That's
saying?
not it either. What we're saying is keep the energy. Like what you just said, right? It's weirdo stuff. So what we're saying is keep the same energy. That's all. It's
I
not.
understand that.
Yeah, that's not what we're going at. We're not trying to like diminish Boots and his record and his resume. Hell no, bro. They all fight. There's some people lose 3 in a row and then they come back and win a belt. We don't know.
But look at front line though. See, front line said it. He said Boots' resume not looking too good.
Yeah. Hey,
It's the two. It's supposed to be the
but
two with the two O's though, bro.
you see he got the Puerto Rican flag there, right? So he's representing um Xander. So it's a different look on that, different take. I'm not looking at it that way. I think both Xander and Boots is good. But that's all, and I think he kind of messing with you too.
Look, front line, front line.
Yeah,
He said, "Stop it, Flyer. It don't matter." Boots is the one that said Karen was the guy that, not his fans. Boots said Karen beats Ortiz, Fondora, etc. That loss today is not a good look on his resume. I mean, I guess if
thank you.
y'all,
Yeah, exactly, Greg. People just be talking, unless we talk about
yeah,
us.
yeah, I guess if y'all want to look at it that way. I don't look at it that way. When
Nah,
these dudes be getting
it's
in,
just
when they
stupid.
be
It's just
hopping in
stupid.
these weirdo, when they be hopping in, they be having this weirdo energy and stuff like that. I don't be trying to match it, man. I would rather be like, see, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Look how he fought
Right.
him here. You know what I'm saying? He fought different. He knew not to fight Boots like this. You know what I'm saying? He fought a different way.
Okay.
But they just
That's called
I
adjustment.
think it's diabolical that people think that what a fighter goes on to do later after they got beat by another fighter, that helps the other fighter in some kind of way. No,
Nah,
you
hell
don't
no.
get no brownie points. You don't get no credit for somebody else's work. That's how I operate. That's how my
Exactly,
thought
Greg.
process is.
Exactly, Greg.
You
Like
can't get
it's not.
no credit for somebody else's work. That's like when, the Tank fans, you know what I'm saying, they was going crazy because Ryan did what he did against Devin. Then come to find out he cheated. But they initially they still be keeping the same energy, talking about, he beat Devin, he did this, he did that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you don't get no credit. Your fighter ain't do it though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The same thing with Keyshawn spanking Andy Cruz in the street, right? Technically, right? Taking his belt off, talking about belt the ass, and he ain't do it.
Yo, salute. I got my guy Greggy Cash in the building on the panel. What's good, yo?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Peace,
I'm
peace.
all right, man. We good. I know you got something to cook on. What you got?
No, I was just listening, mainly listening and shit. But I was also thinking, I'm like,
What up, Greg?
what's the deal? How you feeling?
Gucci, man. How about you, fam?
I'm chilling. I ain't on
That's
nothing.
what I'm talking about.
I'm just trying to figure out like if we don't think the guys at 54 is good enough or the guys he fought, then who's supposed to be good enough? And if he didn't fight them guys, it was for always a crazy reason. So it's like he in a weird spot.
I agree
What
with that.
what you mean? What guys? Greg?
He talking
I'm
about
saying,
like,
don't nobody, even they saying Xander, right? Even Xander, even though he got the 2 belts, they
Mm-hmm.
saying he still don't know enough. He still ain't seen enough. So do people respect the fight or they don't?
They're gonna have to respect the fight, Greg. And the reason why they're gonna have to respect the fight because these two, like, so I know you know this just like everybody on this panel knows this. So they say about Boots, oh, he ain't proven himself, he ain't fought nobody, right? And they say about Xander, he's green, he don't have enough experience, right? So this
Yeah.
is a breakout fight for these two fighters. You see what I'm saying? To prove themselves because both of them have something to prove. And you got some people saying that Xander is the truth, right? But then you got some people saying that Boots is the truth. So therefore, now we get to see who really is the truth to basically say that okay, once whoever wins, now they can say, okay, now I'm about to show y'all who I am. I just beat this guy. Now you can say that I'm somebody. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause they can say
All
I
right.
am who I am, and that's how I look at it. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a breakout fight for them, not like Shakur had a breakout fight, right? With
Yeah.
Tio. That was his breakout fight to show everybody that he really is the man. You see what I'm saying? But in this situation, it's different. It's because two fighters that people are saying that haven't been proven are actually, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to prove themselves. So that's why I look at it. That's why
mm,
I'm excited for the fight, man. I think it'll be a good fight. Anybody trying to knock it, it's just not worth it.
But I'm
You know
saying,
what I'm saying?
I'm saying, how come people be holding on to the old fights?
thank you.
I'm not saying we can't talk about it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying people really believe like that's not the past. Like that shit over. It was a different day. It was a
Hmm.
all of us was different people on those dates. The dates of the fights we talking about, all of us was different people on them dates.
Yeah, I got you. I can dig that.
Even if you do the same thing every day, you do the same shit every day, you still was a different person on the date of that last fight
Mhm.
that you talking about. So
Hey, the
why?
air. You're right. The air might be different that day. You might be breathing funny. You never know, but you're the same person. You're right. But that's not again. There's like I was saying. Like I think you understood. No one's going after anybody. I think all fighters are relevant to the circumstances that they're in presently. Right. It's not a past thing. It's just the I'm more of like, and I hate doing this too because Clay be getting at me like, stop defending these niggas. Cause be a boxer fan, which I am. So I just don't always defend certain things. I like to talk boxing. When I get on Freaker Channel, I can kind of freestyle a little bit. So I can do a little bit of the defending and things of that nature. So I just like hear stuff and I just like, yo, what are they talking about? And then they get rowdy and in their feelings and they start cursing you out and yelling at you about dumb shit all the time. And you like, yo, you're not even listening, right? And they try to call you all types of names. And now when the tables turn, they're nowhere to be found. That's what all I'm getting at.
Okay,
You know?
okay. So it's a certain type of person you looking for.
Not just a group.
Yeah.
And they do it to frequent more often than anybody.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying though. My whole thing is though, I don't be too quick to try to hop in the same bag that they hopped in, with the
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the whole, you mainly talking about the Tankamaniacs, bro. You know what I'm saying? How they be like, yeah,
Yeah.
how ironic it is Devin need to fight, two people that Tank already beat. You know what I'm saying? They all got belts up there. And I'm like, man, them belts fell in their laps, man. Like, come on, man. Like they be, they just be so quick to try to give, Tank credit for their work, just because Tank beat him already or whatever. Like, come on, they different fighters now, from the time that you fought them,
Yeah.
And when we look
Exactly.
at this Karen-Donovan fight, when he was fighting Patty Donovan, he fought a whole different way, bro. He wasn't on no front foot, against Boots like that. When he tried to do it for a quick second in the second fight, he had to take a knee because Boots was gonna roll right over him, man. And I'm gonna say it again. That's what I think gonna happen in this Xander fight. I got Boots stopping him in the 8th round because I see Xander Zayas moving around and stuff like that. But then around after they get, into the fight, you know what I'm saying? The 7th or 8th round, he gonna try to stand, he gonna get brave and try to stand in front of Boots. And that's when he gonna get rolled over, bro. Something gonna happen. That's how I got the fight playing out, man.
I watched a little
Well,
bit of Karen highlights. He looked like he just ain't respect Patty Donovan. Like
Right.
he just was in total disrespect and was walking to him and trying to get off whatever he could. And he didn't expect Patty Donovan to be that fast. Patty Donovan was putting that shit on him. He definitely fought like he just ain't, like he ain't feel like
No
it. He looked
respect.
like yeah, he was trying to just get him out of there. And
hey, well, look,
Didn't he
Patty,
get a stoppage in
Patty
his
showed
last
his
fight?
ass, man. No, who you talking about, Patty?
No,
He won.
Karen Kugadajian. Didn't he stop somebody in his
Yeah, I
last
think
fight?
so.
Uh, I thought he won. I know he won. I don't know if he stopped someone.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I think he did get a stoppage. But that just that to me, man, that just shows you that styles make fights, man. These
Yep.
fighters, they fight different depending on who they facing. What they have to do. We saw
Right.
Karen fight Boots 2 different ways. The first fight, he was moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think Boots really trained for him because everybody was saying that, he didn't know how to cut off the ring. I think that's what Boots was, training. He was like making sure he was gonna make sure he was gonna cut off the ring the second time, but the second time Karen switched it up. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really doing all that moving around like that. But then, you know what I'm saying, once Boots was about to roll over him, you know what I'm saying? Then he took that knee. Then from that point on, he wasn't doing that no more. He went right back to the first fight.
Yeah. You're right.
yeah,
I mean,
he put up that may have been Karen's best. Because if you think about it, that's a lot to put out. One man, Karen being Karen, he go 24 rounds with Boots, right? And Stanley Onis goes what 5 or 6. So his limitations is greater than the what's the name, but he, you know what I mean? That might have been it. That might have been the best he got.
right. And I'm glad you said Stanley on was frequent. That was the other guy he was comparing him to, but it is what it is. Like I said, I have no quarrels with anything about this. I just thought it was hilarious that people don't stand on business, and I think all of us up here are about standing on business. If we're gonna say something and we wrong, we wrong. It is what it is. That's why you take a guess. It's an educated guess.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
people want you to say you wrong a certain way. I
Yeah,
think that's what that is.
yeah.
And then
It's emotional.
because it is some people who do apologize and take it back, not take it back, but admit they was wrong. But it's like I think it's how you say it. People who don't like, I mean, if you do say it too, I
Yeah.
mean,
They need to get out their emotions then and wanting people to do what they want them to do. That's crazy.
Ye-
Diabolical.
Yeah, I asked somebody, you know what I'm saying, if Devin, you know what I'm saying, if that announcement, come out that Devin actually made 100 mil, you know what I'm saying, for however many fights it is, whatever. But if it turned out to be true, I asked somebody who was, shooting it down so much all the time. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, how you gonna walk it back if they come out and, say it's true. If they come out and announce that, he making 100 mil, he just signed a deal for that. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna walk it back? What you gonna eat crow or you gonna apologize or what? And it's like, I ain't apologizing for ish.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Or,
I didn't.
people, I don't know, man.
We didn't touch so many conversations on the phone last night too, right? I was telling you about something crazy. I was like, yo, I just can't believe the stuff that people say. But sometimes that's why I don't go to those channels a lot, man. I kind of stay away from that stuff.
Hey,
I
hey,
just what up, Rich?
Rich,
What's
what's
up?
good?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Nah,
Greg, I wanted to ask you, what about What about Keyshawn missing weight? You think that's going to play a part in the fight, or you think that's no big deal? Like, what you think about Keyshawn Davis missing weight and everything? And is that going to? Do you
It's
think
just
that's going to affect the fight?
it's really something. It's really something that's going to play on his mental, but is his choice to let it play on his mental or not. You know what I'm saying? If he let it if he let it sit on his head like a sin, then he gonna go in there, not be at his best. But
Hmm.
but if he keep it together and say fuck it, I still got to fight. And I mean, he can still do his thing. He wasn't 2-3 pounds from what they said. He wasn't 2-3 pounds away. He was maybe 2 ounces, an ounce and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that gave Wu confidence though?
It definitely gave Wu confidence because that's the confirmation that I'm definitely ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If this guy is the former champion or champion, whatever it is, and then I know I'm coming in B side. I know there's some shit where they don't think I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that I put the work in. Once he weighed in, it was like, yeah, I really put that work in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The discipline, right?
Yeah, these ain't little kids we talking about. So the weight just ain't falling off. They got to work, but I really did it. I did what I had to do.
And I want to shout out Boxing Hacker because he called that too when they was doing an interview with Keyshawn like 2 days ago. And he was in the sauna suit. I forgot what channel. I think he was on 2 Cent channel. And they was kicking his back and like, oh, that don't mean nothing. He just trained into the. It's like, no, if he really in the suit this close to the fight, that means he having trouble making weight. You know what I mean? Usually fighters are in their t-shirts and stuff and they're getting their sparring, but he was in there with a whole sauna suit. I was like, well, that's crazy. He
But
quit that.
but I ain't look at it like that. I look at it like I think anytime he fight in Virginia, it's like a Virginia habit. When he get closer to home, he get undisciplined.
Could
I
be.
don't I
Could be.
don't think that he like some type of weight drain because Brian Norman looked more weight drained than me.
Yeah, he was crazy.
He looked crazy. He looked like he need to move. He looked like he need to move up. But I think it's just more of he just undisciplined when he out them 7 City Norfolk and all that stuff. He just get. That's why I think, man.
Yo,
I don't think he got anything about. I mean, let Albright keep thinking that. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna get stopped thinking like that.
yeah.
I think this gonna be a closer fight than a lot of people making it out to be. Man, they act like Wu just gonna get in there and lay down. I think
Hell
I'm
no.
surprised. I think, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if Keyshawn loses, this is upset of the fucking year. And that's a fact.
Shit, it might be the
Upset
last 5
of the
years.
year.
But I don't.
Yeah.
You got him losing.
No, I got him winning, but
It's,
I said if he
Oh,
loses, it's
listen,
upset of the
it's
year.
gonna be a lot to be said at the end of this fight, regardless of who wins. And I could definitely say that this right here, I think, is exactly what Greg said. This is going to be a mind trigger for Keyshawn. He done lost Bo Mac, you know what I mean? Talking about how much better he is, this and that. You know what I mean? It's the stuff he puts out there, right? It's what they say, you throw it in the air and what comes back. And this is the shit that's coming back to him. And you got a guy that literally gave you your toughest fight of your career standing in front of you, and he beat your brother, and you jumped him in the locker room, and he's got a taste of bad blood in his mouth. So you do the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's just crazy circumstances, bro. At the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
day,
Wu gonna show up for this one, man.
yeah,
And
exactly.
Rich, I know you think that Frank Martin is trash, but I don't think Frank Martin is trash. And we saw I think Wu was about to stop him, man. If he had a little bit more time,
Yeah,
Frank looked like he was about to go,
why you
man.
telling me that, man? That nigga to me some trash. I think he not. I ain't gonna say he trash as like a fight. I just think that he not who. I think he can't be no champion at 140, 135. That's what I think. I think not even at 130. I think he won't even be beating none of them niggas for real. I don't even think probably not Rate, but I don't think that nigga that good. I just think that he gonna be where he at. He gonna be
Who you talking
exactly
about?
where he at. Frank Martin.
You talking about Frank Martin, yo?
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, I think he can't just be. I think he's not his level with his skill set who he is as a fighter will never change. Like he would always be that. He'd be stuck like that. He won't ever get better. He probably won't ever get worse.
No, but y'all really think Frank Martin is a bum? Greg,
I'm
what you
not
think
saying
about Frank
I'm not
Martin, yo?
saying he a bum. I'm
No,
just
he's
saying
not a
that
bum.
he just not gonna never
Frank Martin, yeah, he's not a bum at all.
elevate. He not gonna never elevate, man. He just gonna
Frank
always
But he
be.
Martin.
has so much muscle. I just think that, and that's why he did a 10-round fight. See, what people are missing is he did a 10-round fight. You see what I'm saying? And that lets you know that he got too much muscle on him. Yeah, he can do his thing when he's in the ring, but he starts getting, toward the latter in the round, so he starts getting tired. His body, those muscles, taking all that oxygen up, getting tired, fatiguing. And that's the reason why I think that he almost got KO'd. So if he would have went 12 rounds, I think he would have been done. If it would have been 10
Yeah.
rounds, I think that fight he would have actually got a KO.
Yep. Frequent. I'm about to head out. I'm about to catch up back when I get to work. But
All
listen,
right.
you want to touch on that Zuffa conversation you was having earlier or not?
I don't remember what Zuffa
You,
conversation.
I think you
You
was having a
can.
conversation on KMJ or whatever today. But
Oh yeah. When you come back, we could cook on that.
all right, yeah, no doubt. We'll do that then. All right,
All
fellas,
right.
I'll catch you in
Salute.
a bit.
All right. Greg, what you was about to say, Greg?
I don't even remember.
Oh yeah, but we was talking about Frank Martin. Yeah, I don't think. I think.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
I think Frank, if you think about boxing, man, there's always got to be a champion. There's always got to be somebody to challenge the champion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not going to be the champion and hold on to it for a long time and all that. Frank Martin going to make some money. You know what I mean? But everybody ain't going to be the number one guy. You know what I mean? But he can fight. I wouldn't call him like a bum.
Yeah.
yeah, he's far from that. Yeah, he's not a bum, but I just think that he might. I mean, he loves the muscles, man. So I mean, it's like, what can you say about that?
Rich said he can't beat none of the champions. What you think about that?
What, at 40?
Yeah, 140. He said 32, but I ain't gonna go that far, man. Come on, bro. You
30 too
drawing,
low.
bro.
No, he not making 30. Who
Hey, boy.
champ at 40? Gary Antoine, who else?
He
Gary,
got
it's only
Dalton,
Gary. It's only Gary,
Smith.
Shakur, and Dalton.
Dalton Smith,
I
Shakur,
think Dalton to
and
knock him out.
the IBF belt is vacant
Oh,
right
shit.
now. They're about to fight for it.
Yeah, that's a tough list. It's definitely a tough list.
I mean, shit. He
He
could
can't
be
beat
a
no one at
runner up
one.
for the
He can't beat no one at 35 too. He can't beat Abdullah. He can't beat Tank. I don't even think he could beat Raymond Tyler. I think Raymond Tyler beat him. Probably stop him.
He have to stop playing. I don't know what he got going on in camp. I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't never watching. I think he got the athleticism and the strength and all that to deal with him. But mentally, I don't know where he'd be at.
He got rid of Derrick James, didn't he?
Yeah, he was with Buddy McGirt. I think his
Man, I think
last
he
two.
just. I think I think he at the same level as Nair Albright, Jermaine Ortiz. I think he at that level. He good. He all right. But they just not. They don't got that extra hump like that. I don't know. It's just something that they ain't got that extra that like when it comes to fighting.
Those guys, Jermaine Ortiz, he got pretty far in the amateurs. Wu probably had like 40 something amateur fights, probably a couple tournaments, but never got to travel the world, not like that as an amateur. Frank Martin was the same thing, probably won a couple nationals, but like never know like the number one ball. You know what I mean? He never traveled. So that's that tier under there. That's why we be saying like education matter. If you look at the champions, a lot of the champions is guys who, they was in the national team, international team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said Frank a maxed out talent.
That's what I said. I think
he can't get no better, bro. Come
that's
on,
why
bro.
I said he can't get no better or he can't get no worse.
Yeah,
I think he just go always be that, just that.
Yeah, it's because of what
feel
he
like,
up against though. He
and
up
I feel
against
like
some shit.
And I feel like when he going up against someone that's like on a, I wouldn't even say elite, like someone that's like an A, like a little bit towards elite, I think he had problems with or lose to.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that though, because that's his education level. You know what I mean? That's how he. I don't know. He probably
No,
ain't
I think
satisfied with a lot of shit. You fight Tank and you make more money than a lot of motherfuckers gonna make. How you gonna act?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna act after that? You made a lot more money than the motherfuckers who's gonna make in this shit.
Yeah, that's why I think it comes to your work ethic too, man. Because I think I know Fly like this, but a nigga like Devin, I think his work ethic is better than his skills. I think
That's a
he
gift
work
too,
hard.
though. That's a gift too, though. It's a
yeah, the
gift
person
too.
that a lot of times the person that worked the hardest is the one that win, not necessarily the one who got the most talent.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say like
Look at
I feel like
T.O. and Cambosis.
I feel like that was
Nobody up
more.
here believed that Cambosis is a better talent than Teofimo Lopez. Well, maybe after what Shakur did to him, but that's just your eyes deceiving you, man. Cambosis ain't better than T.O., man.
Hey,
He just was
yo,
better than T.O. that night.
man, I just want some dough, man.
Yeah, what you put it on?
Man, I had a feeling Patty Donovan was gonna beat up Karen, man.
Patty.
I'm like, man, let me put some money, man. This dude got too much sauce on him right now, man. Hold on.
Nah,
And
you know
How much you put down?
I put 50 on the decision.
but
Oh,
it's
Good
funny. I
job.
just went over
So I
there.
really popped their ass with that 50. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
FaZe, I went over there to 2 cents and I went on them. I said, damn, man, is this the guy that y'all was screaming out better than everybody on Terrence Crawford resume? Like they was saying some crazy stuff. And now they saying, damn.
I see what y'all saying though. Y'all just be trying to get back at the fanatics who was saying all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I did
I
hear some
keep
crazy
telling.
stuff.
It's the fanatics that jumping on the Boost bandwagon. That's all that is, man. The
yeah, but
fanatics.
then, but they making excuses now, bro. They making excuses.
But
Hey,
but
So
they
when
be
the man
when
wins,
I say when y'all say that, they be making people like Blue Hustle Man say some weird stuff. He said he said the real Boots fan. He said the
Nah,
real
nah, nah,
Boots
nah. But
fan
that's
said
no,
this, that,
that's
and the
not.
third.
it's
I
I'm
the
not
said,
saying
damn,
nothing
well,
that's
weird.
not the
I said,
thing
damn,
though.
well, what the hell am I then?
Hey,
Bro.
Fly,
I'm not a real
that's not
Boots
the
fan. What you talking about?
that's not the real Boost fans.
yeah,
Those haters, those
yeah.
like those niggas that don't like Terrence Crawford
Or Devin Haney.
and they just want to have something to say. So they're anything that they say about a person that they want to put over someone,
I know.
they'll shine light to that person, make sure that person some shit. And I'd be like, damn, you're not even really boxing fan. You start hating on the next man like that. I done heard them niggas out their mouth say Curran could beat everybody on Terrence Crawford resume.
Hey,
Yeah, I already
So I'm
said
like,
I
that.
know
man,
that, but Blue
y'all
hopped up here
crazy.
and said, yeah, the real Boots fans said this, that, and the third. I was like, damn, what the hell am
Y'all,
I then?
because no, the
Bro,
real Boost
you
fans.
know what you do, Flyer. You know how you are, man. I said what I said, but you took it personal, and me and Ray told you it wasn't about that.
Nah, Blue,
No,
I
So
I
know what
don't
took
you're
you
it
just
talking
do?
personal.
about.
I took
So
it
don't
personal the fact
nah.
that
You did take it.
you was
You
acting
did
like
take
I'm
it
not a
personal.
real Boots fan. You said the
I don't
real
know
Boots
what you
fan,
are, but hold
like
on.
not
I don't
you,
know.
like not you,
So,
the real Boots
but see,
fans.
that's your mistake. That's your mistake. You make an assumption, and you didn't
How
ask
that's a
me.
mistake?
Was
You
I
said
talking?
that to me.
No, I didn't. I said the real Boots fan. I wasn't saying directing that towards you. I'm just talking in
If
general.
you
He
look,
talking
I
about
consider
And
like
myself. Y'all see
you
what
gotta
y'all
know
see
how
what
to
the
distinguish.
discrepancy at with this guy. I
It's not no
consider myself a
discrepancy.
real Boots
You
fan, and you said, yeah, the real Boots fans were saying this, that, and the third.
okay?
because
So
you
Well,
why
gotta
so
wouldn't I
be
so
think
that
you
you
gotta
talking
so
be
about
flyer.
me?
So
specific
flyer.
though. You
Let me
gotta
say
be
this. Let me say
specific.
yeah. So flyer. Let me say something to you. I don't know that you're a real Boots fan. I don't know
You
you
think I'm a
personally at
fake
all.
Boost fan? You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
bro,
He
you're
trying.
taking
Nah,
It was a solid.
bro. You're being
Any
too
way you look
sensitive.
at it, he trying to.
Fam,
It's a shot at
you're
me. You know
putting
what I'm
too much.
saying?
No, it's not. You're taking too much and putting it into. You're trying to make this always a debate or a go back and forth situation. This is not. I'm getting up here talking boxing. Maybe you should try to do that too instead of just trying to basically always debate and just go at somebody all the time. I don't need to go at you all the time. I don't even know you
That
personally to
sound
want to do
cute, but
that.
that was some dumb stuff you
Nah, them
said,
niggas.
man.
Nah,
Talking
Yeah,
nah,
about the
nah,
nigga.
nah,
real
nah.
Boots
But,
No,
but,
that
but
fans.
wasn't
forget,
dumb,
but
nigga.
forget
You're
all that.
taking
Hey,
it too
Fly.
far.
Hey, Fly. Forget all that. It's just. I went over there and messed with them for a little bit because I know. When I heard that stuff, they keep screaming out Kern. He could do this. He could do that. Kern's the best person at 147. That no one could beat him up. When you remember when around that time Devin was fighting Brian Norman, they was like, "Oh, Devin going up there fighting Brian Norman, the best person at 147 now since Boots left." You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of people start screaming out, "No, Kern's the best person." Until he beat Kern. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on,
Exactly. And that's all I was saying. And that's all I was
and
saying. And he's made it seem like I'm trying to attack him personally.
Hey,
No,
Okay,
Rick.
what
I
is wrong
said
with
the
this
only
dude? Yeah,
thing I had the
yeah, he did.
problem
Yeah,
with
he
was
did.
the
Yeah, he
real
did.
Boots
No,
fans
no,
comment.
no,
That part
Fly.
right there. But yo,
But that's
let
not the
let
real
let
Boots
NHA.
fans. So the niggas that do all that extra stuff trying
Yeah.
to make it seem like that, like better than someone on a
Man,
nigga whole resume or this nigga just an elite
Exactly,
fighter.
Rich.
That's not a real Boot because they
He throw
like nigga be
Karen
like,
throw
hell no.
punches slow. Like I knew he wasn't gonna
So
beat
hold on,
Patty
y'all. Hold on.
Donovan,
You
bro.
do have real Boots fans that really feel like Boots can beat everybody. They don't care. They
No,
see him
I never
catching.
said that. I never
So
said that. I said when
no,
they
I'm not
try to
talking,
make
bro.
his
I'm not saying you. I'm just
no,
saying in general. See
I'm
that?
saying the
Okay.
people that's trying to make his record, the people that he beat is better than it's like they try to like make these niggas seem like that they super elite or something like that.
You know, Rich,
That's when you
that
becoming delusional.
it's a grudge.
Boots, I believe Boots could beat up everybody at 147, 154. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit back and say, oh, Stanionis is better than this nigga. This nigga just to make him look so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it
no,
real.
but
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
the
we got
killer,
NHA
the
up here,
killer
y'all.
out of
Let
all that.
NHA get some bars off.
Go ahead, NHA.
What's the word? What's the word, fellas? What's the word, Flyer?
Hey, what's good with you, man?
I'm chilling, man. All I'm gonna say is like y'all put way too much. I mean, when I say y'all, I'm talking about the not necessarily the Boo fans, but like the Boo's hardcore fans in the stands. I put way too much pressure on that man. Way too much expectation on that man. I honestly don't think he's gonna be able to handle it if he has like a subpar performance against fucking Zayas. Even if he gets the dub, even if he gets the win. Like motherfuckers really was gassing up Karen. Like Karen was the best at 147.
Facts.
Karen could beat anybody on this person resume. This and that. Oh, Devin is ducking Karen. Why ain't he fighting Karen? Oh, you see why nobody wants to fight Karen? I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's Karen is a legit. I'm not going to shit on the guy like that, but he's a legit gatekeeper.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, and
that's what he's at. That's what he is. I mean, I don't see him doing anything above that.
hey, NHA. Know what the flip side of that it was though, and is the flip side of that is when Boots fought Karen the first fight, he beat Karen every round, but people was out here talking about Boots faced adversity fighting Karen. I think that's where it stems from because people got such high expectations for Boots that they expected Boots to stop him. You know what I'm saying? But Boots beat him every round, but that wasn't good enough.
But
No,
that's
I had
no,
people
but
on my
no.
panel
What I'm
talking
saying is
about.
this.
I had people on my
he
panel
beat him
talking
every
about
round.
Boots put him through adversity. I mean, talking about
No,
Boots went through adversity by not stopping Karen. And I heard people saying, "Oh, that's it. He got exposed."
But you
Talking
know
about he got
what?
exposed because he didn't stop Karen. Like
But you know,
that's a high expectation that you're putting on him. You're saying that you almost saying he got to stop every fighter. He don't got to stop everybody that he fight, bro.
but
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
his
that don't
fans.
make
His
Karen a
fans was
world
putting
beater
no,
though.
hold
That
up.
don't make
His
Karen a
fans was
world
putting
beater.
that expectation on him. Like his hardcore fans, because when you start comparing them to like the goats. When I say the ghosts and shit, you know who the fuck you was comparing them to. Like Bud finishes his food. Bud ain't going 24 rounds with Karen. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all can call me a stan or whatever and shit. You know
Bud
what I'm saying?
went 24 rounds with Madrimov though.
No, he went 12 rounds.
Bro, what are you
Oh yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
He went 12
That is
rounds. My
12.
bad. Yeah, he went 12
Hold
rounds
He
with
on.
went
Hold
12
Madrimov
on.
though.
rounds with Majimov, and that's going up, you know what I'm saying, his next division. And Majimov was actually a champion. I mean, y'all could say he was, he didn't fight nobody, but Majimov was actually a champion at 154 division. Boots went 24 fucking rounds with a motherfucking Karen. The first fight, I give him that. Karen's running around and shit, but you know what? I give him, I give him 50% at it because you should know how to cut off the fucking ring and shit. If you want to be compared to the motherfucking greats, you want to be compared to, one of the, if the expectation was put on Boots by his fans, by his hardcore fans, y'all try to tell us that he was the goods, that motherfucker was the best thing and shit, 147 and shit next to it.
He is the
Oh,
goods.
hold on, no.
Yo,
Then listen to me. I ain't saying he has the potential. He has the eye test. The eye test is there. But no, I don't know if he's the goods until, until he is put in the line of fire.
do you think Dev is the goods?
Do I think Dev is the goods? Dev has actually proven that, he actually can, do what he's supposed to do and shit. Against top level competition.
You're not effed up, right?
How I fucked up?
No, I'm just playing with you, but
with
Devin
Dev,
went 24 rounds with George Kambosos though, bro.
But listen to me, George Kambosos. Say what you want about him. George Kambosos is better than fucking Karen.
How you gonna say that, bro?
George Kambosos actually beat a fucking George.
Bro, we
Kambosos
look after Devin beat George Kambosos, we had 1, 2, 3. We had 3 people stop him in a row, like, didn't we? Who stopped Karen out here, bro? Come on, man.
I'm gonna act like a Haney right now. I think Dev ruined fucking Kambosos. He was dog shit after. Them 2 losses. He didn't know what to do with himself.
See, no, man, we got to keep it all the way 100, man. Come on, man.
I'm being
100. You can't do that because the simple fact is, first of all, in negotiations, when Devin was negotiating with with Kambosos, he already knew that he was going to lose. He knew he basically got lucky.
Wait, who knew they was going to lose?
Man, that's why he told him if we win, if we fight, it's 10 million. We fight again, even if you win, it's 10 million again.
Hey, can I interject a little bit, Blue?
So that's the reason why.
Blue,
hold on.
You don't take a maniac, bro.
No,
I ain't trying to
stop doing that. Stop doing that, please, man. For real, stop doing that. I'm not no damn take a maniac. I don't fuck with
Blue. Let me. Can I cook with you, bro? Can I cook with you, bro?
Hold on. Let me finish. Yeah, I got you. You can cook with me. But what I'm saying is this: the simple fact is the man basically knew. He knew he was gonna lose, bro. That's why he said, "Look, you don't put that. You basically he basically told Devin straight up, I'm defending Devin right now. You take it or leave it, bro. If you want this offer." He expected Devin to walk away.
Bro,
And
I don't
Devin
think
said,
no
"No,
fighter
I'm taking
just
it."
know they gonna lose who never lost before, bro.
Bro, listen,
Wait, are y'all talking about
no
Devin
way.
and
We all
Shakur, bro?
knew he was gonna lose. We knew that Devin was gonna beat Kambosos. We all knew this, bro. That's why he made negotiations. He said, "Look, bro, this is what it is.
We all believed that. A lot of us believed that. But come on, you ain't gonna tell me Kambosos thought that he couldn't beat Devin, bro.
Yeah, because look at the way he did it, bro. Look at the way he came to negotiations. Look what he did to him. Yes, he believed that he was gonna lose. So he said, I'm gonna get paid if I'm gonna lose. Fighters do this shit all the fucking time. What are you talking about?
Hey, no, this all I was gonna say. I'm gonna get off, but I was just gonna say, Boots is the goods, but it's just crazy how Karen been like the best fighter at 147 for the last
it's like putting
$2
on craps though, Faze.
Nah, but you can't.
It's like putting $5 on craps. That's what Kambosos did.
No, I'm talking about Karen.
Yeah, but he talking about Kambosos knew that he was going to lose to Devin. That's why he had it set up with the contract like that. He was exercising his A-side privileges, bro. He had all them belts and he was trying to make, you know what I'm saying? He was putting things in his favor.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He put that in there just in case he loses. It's like putting $5 on craps, bro.
Listen, Shakur was reached out to him for his belts and he turned him down. 100% no.
Say it again. You said what?
He turned Shakur down for that fight, and Devin was the one that he accepted.
Who
But he
turned
told
Shakur
Devin,
down? Who?
Kambosos. Shakur was reaching out. He asked him to fight him.
For
He
what
said,
fight? You talking about? You talking about when Kambosos had the belts?
Yeah, because Shakur reached out to him and told him he wanted to fight him, and he was like, "Nope."
You talking about right before he fought Devin?
Yes.
Bro, you making up stuff now, bro.
All right, you say so. I'm
They
not
were.
even going. I'm not
I
going.
mean, I
But
don't
one
think they
thing
was
I'm
in the
not going to
same
do,
weight class.
They
I learned
wasn't.
with
They
seeing
wasn't.
people.
Shakur was all the way at 130, man. He tripping. Shakur wasn't
Hey,
nowhere near the weight class, and you
hey,
talking about he
Rich.
tried to fight him.
But
Hey, Rich.
Kambosos did duck him at 135 though. That's
Yeah,
without saying.
We
but
know he
we ain't
ducked him
gonna
at
act like Shakur
135,
was
but
trying to fight him when Devin was about to fight him, because Shakur wasn't even in the weight class. He was still fighting down at 130, bro.
man, how many times you had somebody try to?
You a Shakur maniac, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
convinced
Blue.
now.
Hey,
Let me
Joseph.
say this, Face. Let me say this,
Real
Face.
quick. I'm gonna give it to you, but I just want to say this before you go. Karen got dropped twice, and I don't think he won 3 rounds. And so now the best 147 pounder has been dethroned. There you go,
No,
brother.
that second
You gotta
knockdown
put
wasn't no
Joseph.
knockdown, bro.
you gotta put the quote unquote.
Just let it fly.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this. Blue out here capping, man. Shakur was not finna fight Kambosos because they wanted Devin Haney to fight Kambosos to get the other belt for the Loma fight. So he wasn't nowhere in the talks at the time. We didn't know he was gonna move up. So what is he talking about?
That's why I told him he is
Nah,
Shakur maniac.
he's just mistaken,
He
man.
was fighting Robson. He was
Stall
in
him out.
negotiations
Stall
with
him out.
Robson. When he moved up,
No.
Hold on. Let me finish this. When
Okay.
he moved up, yes, he asked
I'm gonna
Kambosos
get
to
at
fight
y'all.
him when he moved up to 135. And Kambosos did duck him when he moved up. But you got that mistaken. Because he wasn't
Yeah,
even talking
he
about moving up
immediately
Kambosos
at the
because
ain't
he
had
time.
no
asked him.
belts when
Then
he ducked
listen,
him.
bro. Listen. He asked him. He asked him, bro, and he said no. He shot him down, bro. I'm
No,
telling you,
That
he
was
asked
after
him.
his belts was gone, though,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Listen. I'm
You
okay.
got it
Whatever.
right.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
he
do it.
shot him down, but he shot him down when Shakur already moved up to 135. He wasn't talking about 130. Because if he wanted to move up, he could have gotten away in the plans anyway. Because they weren't letting him get in the way in the plans.
Yeah, because they weren't
No,
trying to.
but he messed up. He lost his belt on the scales, remember? That's why he
Exactly,
didn't
and
move.
that's why he moved up because he couldn't make
No,
the weight number.
he wasn't even in the conversation, Blue. I'm not gonna let you
Man,
do that. When he moved up,
That's
nah.
why I said he is Shakur maniac. He
yeah,
tried to
yeah,
insert him in the conversation,
yeah,
man. Get out of
yeah.
here.
But I will give you.
I'm not trying to insert.
You
I'm
probably
not
got
trying
your
to
dates
insert
mixed
shit.
up and like this and that. But like when he moved up, Kambosos did duck him. When he moved up, you right about him ducking him. Yeah, Kambosos did duck him, but you got the times messed up.
Well, even if I do have my times messed up, which I don't believe I do, but if I do, you know what? I can accept the fact that I do. But I could have swore that he reached out because I could have swore
Yeah,
he said that out of his own mouth he said that I tried to reach out and then Devin came in and took the belts from me and took the advantage of the
nah,
belt.
Nah, I
So
don't know if
you
that
know,
ever
but
happened.
hey, it's all good. It's all good.
nah. He wasn't in.
Uh,
He wasn't in the conversation. We didn't even know he was gonna move up at the time. What was his last fight at 130?
Honestly, I think at the time that Kambosos and Haney was going at it, Shakur was. I think he was about to fight motherfucking Valdez and shit. That motherfucker wasn't even thinking about 135 yet.
Yeah, I know. Blue just tried to insert him into the
Didn't he
conversation.
fight
That's all.
Valdez in 2022? Right.
Yeah, 2022.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's when Dad fought for the belts. 2022.
yeah,
Yeah.
He
yeah,
wasn't. He was worried about unifying at
yeah,
130.
Blue. You all wrong, Blue. Shakur didn't call out Kambosos till after that Max and Hughes fight.
Yeah.
And that's when Shakur was moving up.
Yep. Well, he was already moved up. He already had fought the Chinese dude, whatever,
Yeah.
Japanese, whatever he is. That was
Yoshino.
yeah, Yoshino.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he didn't call him out till after that Maxie Hughes fight.
Well, no, I thought I seen something where he said that.
Man, tell that guy right there, please don't give no excuses for these guys, man. These niggas some ass,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Excuses.
Excuses.
Like if a nigga some shit, man, nigga some shit. Like
hey, Rich,
that's
what they just saying that Karen one of the best at 147?
that's why
So
that's
what?
why I
You
Bro,
keep,
know
that's
this
bro,
why I
excuses.
always scream. Hey Joseph, that's why I
look,
always scream the same thing.
If Patty
Who
Donovan did that to
Flyer,
that nigga, what
wait,
you think Devin
hey
do?
Joseph, that's why I always scream the same thing, man. Who has this guy beat Karen? Who has he beat
Yeah, they
on
was
one of
hyping
them
up
niggas
Karen. They was hyping
that's a
that nigga
C
up.
level or D level fighter?
but
And
hold
no one
on.
still
Man,
haven't
cut
answered
it
my
out,
question.
man. We just found out from Ill Will that he had a bad weight cut, bro.
Nah, nope.
It
Nope.
will, it
Hey,
will on a
but Flyer,
campaign. That motherfucker
Flyer,
hopping from channel to channel.
Nigga,
Hold
but
on,
Devin,
Flyer,
NSA. Hold on,
wait,
NSA. Blue
Devin
want to
Haney
say
have
something.
always have a bad weight cut according to them niggas.
Let Blue
well,
say something,
Flyer,
Rich.
but Flyer, what happened when I first came on the panel? I said that shit immediately. I said, ooh, shout out to Patty motherfucking Donovan. Everybody,
Patty
yeah.
won,
I
right?
said,
Patty won, right?
yeah, he won. But people was trying to say that Karen, was
And they
the
be
best of
calling.
the best.
Yeah, they call Patty ass. I wonder if they gonna call Patty a monster. How they was talking
No, but
about
we
Karen.
got
That
we gotta call a spade though, man. That second knockdown was bull. He ain't knock him down, man. He pushed
Two
him down, but the
knockdowns is
ref
two
started counting
knockdowns.
anyway.
Two knockdowns is two
Yeah, but
knockdowns.
the thing is,
yeah.
Fly though, it's like not even shitting on Boots because Boots a hell of a fighter, man. He definitely to me.
It's
I
just
don't
the
know about
fans. It's
I
just
don't
the
know about what
fans.
Joseph and them niggas talking about when talking about Zan and them niggas be having chances and all that. So I think Boots gonna beat the shit out of that nigga with a stomach
Rich,
punch.
you one of them niggas.
What? Nah, Joseph that nigga that keeps saying Xander gonna do something.
No,
He's somebody.
Rich, don't start that
That
bullshit.
nigga Xander gonna get
I
stopped to the
said,
body about the sixth
bro,
round, man.
I
It's gonna
got
be
Xander
it's gonna be a
losing.
Bernard Hopkins stop.
Hold
The
on.
way Bernard Hopkins stopped Oscar De La Hoya, that's how it's gonna
Yeah.
be. He gonna get dropped like that.
It sound good.
But
But I got Xander losing. But I said it's gonna be a close fight to me. I just see a close
yeah,
fight.
I definitely
A4. I got Boost winning A4, bro. That's a good win.
I got Boots winning by stoppage, but it
Mm.
just blow me when I be seeing niggas jump up and down for like trying to like paint this nigga resume as something that it's not.
Can they
When,
paint
when
Karen? That's
Karen, a
what I'm
Hall of
saying.
Famer.
They hyping up Karen.
and then they use Karen as a big name. I remember they sat there and told Boxing Hacker that one of them niggas, man, Karen or Stanionis had better footwork than Lomachenko. I
Yes.
never forget that
Oh
shit,
yeah, they
man.
said Karen had 2 cents said Karen had better footwork than Devin.
Hey,
Man,
Rich. Hey,
hey
Rich.
man, that
They
shit's
said
still on my
Karen was
mind,
better than
man.
Madrimov,
Hey
all types
Joseph.
of wild
Rich,
shit.
Rich, wasn't they didn't they mute that nigga and tell that nigga he don't know shit? Is this and that?
Man,
Yeah.
man, I done heard Kern was the best and two. Devin Haney beat Kern. He's number one. Devin Haney ain't number one at
Yeah. I
147.
just want to know what they gonna
They
say
say
now.
Kern to beat the shit out of Brian Norman. Man, come
Yeah,
on, man. That nigga look like
they
these
had
niggas be.
Hey, we gotta see Brian Norman in this next fight though. We gotta see him
Karen and
tomorrow, bro.
motherfucking Rolly 1 and 2, the detractors.
Man, I
Rolly was
ain't gonna
trash,
hold you,
man.
man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm starting it. Anytime you had information from them other niggas, man, it's bad information, man. It's not good.
Devin tweeted
They
3
just
hours
don't know
ago. That nigga
boxing. They
said
just follow.
It's not
They just
good,
follow
man. When you hear
boxers, not
information
boxing.
from them niggas, man,
Yo,
they not
you
genuine. They
seen what
not
that nigga
sincere, man.
Dev said about Karen?
They picks always wrong
no, what'd he
about
say?
niggas.
He said, wait, Boots said this Karen dude would beat me. He was trolling, right?
Oh, I ain't see that. I saw
fuck?
he said when you're making what I'm making, it don't matter if you're on the
He said
undercard or
that
not.
too. He said
That was the
that
last
after
thing I saw.
Karen
Hey,
lost.
can y'all see that?
Karen lost.
That's a good point too, though.
Can y'all see that?
Can we see what?
Look at my thing.
It's green.
Y'all see that?
Showing us your
Look.
car.
Showing us a rainbow, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck they gotta do for anything?
It just stopped raining. It just stopped raining. That's all. I mean, and all of a sudden it appeared.
Bro, is that the
Yeah.
first time you seen a rainbow?
Talking to that nigga like that.
Nigga, that ain't nah, man. I'm just showing y'all
Where
stuff,
you
bro.
live at?
Nigga
It
showing
don't
I
rain
don't
out
know,
there? You
man.
live in
I don't know. It's the
See,
perfect
Blue, and
time,
Sub-Saharan
you
man.
say
desert?
I don't be
We
rocking
all
with you,
don't,
man.
we
You say I don't rock with you.
all don't know you, man. So if it's your time to, step out, man,
You trying to
we
say he
don't
coming
know.
out?
we
Nah, I ain't
we
doing
don't
shit.
know you,
Fire,
so
don't do
Nigga, that
him
shit
like that,
disappeared.
yeah.
Nah, that's foul.
so it
That's
might be a
foul,
good.
Rich.
Hey,
He said,
that shit
We support
disappeared,
you though,
y'all.
man. We support you.
Nah, man,
he said
rainbows
you
a part of
want
nature,
to come
man.
out on live?
Nigga,
That's wild work.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck
That's
y'all
crazy,
talking about,
man.
Nah,
man.
I'm fucking with Blue,
Blue, they
man.
don't know what they
Yeah,
talking about. Rainbows, they a part of nature, man. When you see one,
yeah, that
everybody look
shit
at
just
that shit.
yeah, exactly. When you
Yeah, they
driving, you see
hating.
one,
They
you be like,
hating.
oh shit, look, that's a
Hey,
rainbow.
Yeah, they hating.
hey, Blue.
He mad because he ain't seen one
Hey,
today. That's
Blue.
what he mad
Hey,
about.
hey, that's what it is.
Hey,
You
Blue. I
niggas,
got you right here, Blue. I
It's
got you, bro. Crazy, y'all. Look at this rain. It's a double rainbow out here. Look.
oh, see.
That shit fire
Hey,
though. That ain't gonna be
hey,
bullshit.
but look, man, that shit just popped out of the fucking
See
nowhere,
if you
though,
can
bro.
see it
Yeah.
in
I
its
come out here, that bitch is
totality.
just right there. That's why I was like, ooh, look, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga. I only experienced that
Man.
shit once. I mean, once in a while. Hey,
That's
look,
not.
hey,
That's
look.
not. That's all
well,
right. That's
Man,
all right.
if you live in the
you,
East Coast or anywhere, you know what I'm saying, you gotta
man,
have seen that shit more than one
I'm in
time.
Washington State right now. Oh, yeah, I'm in Washington State.
When
I see
Blue
them all
see
the time. You know, I
rainbows, he
range over
call
here
for
a lot.
Shakur. He be like, there go to Shakur's. When he see
Man,
rainbows.
Man, they
I
gonna
want,
shut that shit down, that
hey, look,
weirdo shit down, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Joseph,
saying, man. I
Hey,
said shit.
Joseph. I just want to hear these niggas talking points now.
You know I'm gonna
Hey,
go up there. I'm gonna ask
hey,
him.
Nah,
look,
I'm
nah,
like,
look,
nah,
I
what's
nah.
can't
up,
wait,
Karen?
boy. Hey,
They
these
said
niggas, because
Karen. Hey, look, they said Karen could beat anybody on Terrence Crawford resume. Who on
these,
Terrence Crawford
oh,
resume
it
could
is a
beat Karen
double.
Cooper Johnson?
Everybody.
Nigga, he don't got a better record than Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn got
Hey,
Manny Pacquiao on his record.
hey, Rich. You know, low key Flower was one of them dudes saying Karen was nice. No, he
Yeah.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. Don't do Flower like that. He was never overhyping Karen.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Hey,
Man,
Flower left the pedal. Oh,
if,
hey, Blue. Hey, Blue, I seen that Raiders hat. You work with the Raiders?
Yeah, Raider
nah,
Nation,
Oh,
my
man.
nigga. Raider Nation, my nigga.
Y'all ain't won since y'all had Smiley
Hey,
Face
hey,
on
Hey,
hey,
there.
I
yo,
know,
y'all can
nigga.
hear me, yo?
But it's,
Yeah,
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 bro.
I know,
yeah.
nigga.
Hey,
I
hey,
know.
man, that joint, it got my whole phone acting weird, man. Don't
The
be
rainbow.
having
It
me
was the
put no
rainbow.
rainbows up, no like that no more, man. That joint booted me out. It's frozen again, man. I gotta go out and come back in again.
That's what you get, nigga, with your janky ass internet, nigga. They got that janky ass internet, nigga. That dial up, nigga.
Hey, I'm kind
Yeah.
of worried for Norman though, Rich. I'm kind of worried for him.
I'm not,
Why
man.
you
He missed
Norman,
telling me
I
weight.
that?
think
I don't fuck with
he
him.
good.
No,
He
I'm just
good, bro.
saying. I'm just saying. He missed
Rick,
weight
stop
about
playing, man.
0.8
You know you
pounds.
a Norman fan.
Huh?
No, Rich said that's y'all Hanos, man. Y'all need to worry about that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm worried about that nigga. That nigga look bad on the scale today, man.
Oh yeah. He look like he look like he. Them niggas need to go up to 154, man. He look sick, man. Like, that nigga look sick, man. A lot of them
Yeah.
niggas. Keyshawn look normal. Keyshawn look
Yeah, he
regular.
looked like he really cut weight. That's why I'm just like,
Nah,
how the fuck he missing?
Keyshawn just man. It's something about Virginia, man. When he fighting in Virginia, he not disciplined. When he train out
Yeah, I
there,
don't know what he
it's
doing, man.
not disciplined. Like I don't think that it got anything to do with cutting weight. I think he like damn near walk out. To me, I think he walking around almost at
It
his
looked
weight.
like he should have made the weight easy, but it looked like
To
he
me, I
made it
think
hard
he
on
walking
himself.
around almost at his weight. To be honest, that
But
nigga don't look too big.
Rich,
Nah,
his
hey,
eyes
Rich,
wasn't
I think
even,
he was walking around a little bit bigger before this camp.
but his eyes wasn't even sunken in
How
though.
big
That
you
was the
think he was
crazy
walking
part.
around?
Probably like 160.
Nah, but you seen them videos he was making. He looked like a skinny weed head, man.
Nah,
That nigga don't look that big, man.
I just
Y'all,
think
yeah.
he's not disciplined. That's it.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
I
think
think
he
he
I
can make the
agree.
weight
I agree with
easy.
one of the jokes. One of the I forgot what the fuck is y'all last name, man. But anyway, I do agree with that. So motherfucker that want to be, what I'm saying, called a businessman, he is like the opposite of that.
What you
Cause
gonna call him? Non-businessman?
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna call him. But I can't call him businessman because you ain't about your business and shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. If you about your business, you take care of your fucking number one clients and shit, which is your home state and shit. Like
What you
this
gonna
is the
call him?
second time
That's
he
why I
done this
said
shit.
it ain't shape. That's why I said it ain't shape. I think it's something about him fighting in Virginia. I think if he trained anywhere else and fought anywhere else, I think he would have made
Yeah,
weight
because he
just
made
fine. It's something about him.
140 easy the
It's
first time. It looked like he could have made it
but
easy this time.
he wasn't in Virginia. He wasn't
Yeah,
Wasn't he
out
like?
there.
Didn't he
but he
make it
wasn't
last
even
time?
struggling to make the weight though.
Wasn't he like 138 when he made it last time or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Virginia, he get out there. He
he get
after
too
he done
cocky.
training,
He
he get
taking
go
him.
to
He
eat.
taking his own pride for
He go and
granted.
mess
It's
with the
like yo.
dishes.
Yeah,
He do what
Now
he got.
what if old boy
Who
like
y'all talking
Albright's like
about?
yo
Who y'all
fuck it
talking
nah
about?
man I'm not
talking
taking the
about
fight.
Keyshawn.
Oh, Keyshawn. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this to y'all, bro. Listen, if Keyshawn lose, man,
I
He
don't
ain't
think he
losing
gonna
though.
lose. Don't put that on it.
bro.
Don't do
Look,
that.
look. If Keyshawn lose and that nigga, that
Hey,
nigga.
it might happen, man. Who
Hey,
ain't playing
listen,
with him,
Keyshawn
man?
lose
He gonna get
and
body
that nigga
by a singing nigga.
Albright.
He
No,
he,
listen.
he
What I'm
about
about
to
to
get
say.
bodied by a singing nigga.
Hold on.
Mm.
Keyshawn, if Keyshawn loses, bro, and Albright gonna sing, man. That nigga Keyshawn might crash out, man, and that might be a big ass fight.
Oh, he gonna
For
crash
real.
out for sure.
Hey, look, the nigga, look, and I don't wish this upon nobody, but I'm being serious right now, and this is the reason why I'm saying I don't want to see him lose because you guys know what happened. Like you can see the stress on his face when he's going through the weigh-in. You see what I'm saying? He was a little stressed out about it. I felt like he was stressed out. Maybe he wasn't, but I felt like he was. So on saying that. When he came to fight De Los Santos, you guys know that he made he didn't make weight. He was over 4 pounds, and then he still thought he was gonna get the fight. De Los Santos, they rejected that. So therefore, okay.
Hey,
So
did
yeah, so
Brian Norman Jr. look bad?
but hold on. So I just feel like if that's the situation, and he does lose, man, I just want people around him just to make sure they watch him. You know what I'm saying? Because he acted crazy, man, just for that incident with De Los Santos. Yeah, she did some wild stuff, man. So I hope that Shakur and his team, you know what I'm saying, and people around him just stay, keep him positive and everything like that, man. That's all I'll say. Because I don't want to see, man. I do not want to see him lose, and then Albright get up there and try to rub the shit in by singing.
Yeah,
If I was
it's
Keyshawn,
definitely gonna happen. If he lose,
yeah,
Albright
exactly.
definitely gonna sing. To let
Yeah,
everybody
man.
know he just got bodied by singing.
I mean, sometimes you get what you ask for. So if he fucking loses and shit, he ain't got nobody to blame but himself, and he don't need nobody. Nobody should come fucking save this motherfucker. He's a grown ass. Well, how old is he? 26 years old. Shit,
Yo,
you
but B
already
Norm
fucked up
Jr.
that
look
first
bad though,
time.
y'all. He looked bad.
Oh yeah. You talking about
Somebody said his
Norman?
eyes are, huh?
You said Norman Jr.?
Yeah, Norman Jr.
I don't know.
Ill Will said his eyes was all sunken in and stuff.
Ill Will just wishing ill will on
He said
Norman
his
Jr.
eyes were sucked in and glazed over. He might be the next upset real soon.
Hey, ill will is just wishing ill will on fucking Brian Norman Jr. man, because ill will is the biggest boot stand you could ever find.
No, what that would have to do with it though?
I
Because he a
mean,
Boost fan.
he just trying to throw some bad, you know what I'm saying, juju
Oh,
on
you talking
fucking
about the
motherfucking
Boost and
Norman.
Brian Norman Jr. rivalry
Yeah,
and all of that?
he want now he's praying for fucking, you know what I'm saying, Brian Norman to have Jr. to have a bad performance and shit, so you could take a little steam off the, you know what I'm saying, the Karen thing.
Who is the dude that he fighting though? I don't know, dude. I'm not familiar with him. The dude
Yeah, I
that
don't
he's
think
supposed to be
anybody
fighting.
familiar with him either.
Yeah, he better not lose to him, man, or he might. It's over. If this a do or die fight for him, man. As far as I'm concerned, he can't lose to this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Rich.
Yeah. I'm listening to 2 Cents and y'all at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I was on his other
I'm
channel, man.
over here fucking they comments up, man. Me and FaZe.
Hell yeah.
With the Karen.
Y'all omnipresent.
It's
Y'all
another guy.
omnipresent on him.
It's another guy named Hannibal.
Oh no, that's my guy, Hannibal.
he say he's a whole pack of ass.
Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich.
The 2 packs of ass.
Hey, Rich. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Rich?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to do me a favor, man. Go over there and put in 2 cents comments, man. Say shout out to motherfucker Patty Donovan. You know, didn't y'all say that he can't that Karen can beat everybody, beat all these dudes? Shout out to Patty.
Now look. This how wait. This is how you know they fucked up. I said Karen's the person that these people try to use it down Terrence Crawford resume. This shit is sad. Guess who jumped out of nowhere and said something to me?
Who?
Juke came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, you know.
Why are you lying?
God,
I did name one person that used Karen to downplay Bud resume. Please show receipts.
Oh man, she always saying that.
They going crazy.
You know one thing about Juke, man, she be trying to get up, boy, on the channel that she can raise. She cool with, and she get on the panel that man, cause she be boy. She be on it.
No, but yo, we was talking about Devin and Boots. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying that Boots need to call out Devin, man. I think Boots need to call out Devin because of what Bill said, man. Everybody acting like they ain't really hear what Bill said though. So I'm gonna play it again.
I told him that you will beat Canelo again when you come out from any time that you finish. Anytime you can go around the world and do what you're doing, you're going to come back out and whoop Canelo ass again. Something that Devin can't do. But Boots,
Next one, he fight Boots.
We got him.
Bro, he said, Boots, we got him. He should never mention your name again. So, you know what I'm saying? Based on that, I think Boots got the right to call out Devin. What y'all think?
I think so too. I think a lot of people don't be realizing that Bill Haney really saying that he want that Boots fight. I don't know. We could. I mean, Boots could call his bluff, or after this fight, Bill Haney could get somebody to put some money up for the fight or whatever, in case maybe. But Bill Haney dead serious. He told Terrence Crawford, fall back, nigga. We got this. He said, don't even chase that. Like you stepping on our toes chasing Boots fight. If you come back and fight Boots, you stepping on our toes. So
hey, that's what
if he's serious about beating, if he's serious about he can beat Boots, that might be
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. That's what I was saying, bro. I'm like, yo, Boots need to call out Devin because they, I was on the other channels, you know what I'm saying, and they was crying. They didn't even want to let me talk at all. They wouldn't let me say it. I couldn't even get it out. But they like, crying about Bud and Boots, saying Boots don't need to say nothing to Bud and everything. Their excuse is that Bud is retired. I said, well, Devin ain't retired. He need to call Devin out then. They just kicked me off the panel. And I'm like, yo, how y'all don't see that? Like, he just talked crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it wasn't as crazy as Bud was talking, but he literally told Bud, don't worry about Boots. We got him. He should never say your name again. So they saying that, and Bud was like, take care of my work, take care of my light work, something like that. He said, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down. And he said, we holding it down. So come on, man. And y'all trying to, Blue was trying to say, no, because Devin is at 147. You know what I'm saying? And Devin could say he want to fight him at 152. No, he can't, man, because Devin was at 147. And Boots tried to fight him at 152, and he said he would rather fight him at 147 because he got 2 belts. If Boots beat Xander at 154, he would have 2 belts. Devin was about to fight Xander for them 2 belts, and now that it's Boots, you don't get to have picks like that. That's my logic, man. That's why I'm saying Boots should be able to call him out and not worry about the fact that he at 147 and you at 154, because he was already getting ready come up there.
Well, I hate to have to be the fucking Boots defender here, but because honestly, you know what I'm saying, I can't do it. But to be fair, if Boots called Devin out after this fight and saying that, he's just gonna get criticized for calling a 147 pounder. I think it'll be it's incumbent on Dev, put pressure on Boots or whoever's the winner of that fight. I'm just gonna keep it a buck and keep keep it fair. Boots calling out Devin shit is not gonna look right, you know what I'm saying?
Say that again. You saying Devin should call out the winner of that fight?
I mean, it would make sense because it's like if Boots called Devin out, you already know how it's gonna look. The detractor is gonna be like, yeah, why is he calling a fucking 147 pound and shit? He got all that smoke at 154 and shit. He calling it Dev and shit. So yeah, if Dev want that smoke and shit, Bill saying Dev want that smoke, yo, just put it out there. I want the winner and shit. That Boots
So let me
Zayas.
ask you
You
this.
was already asking for Zayas, so it's like I need that winner.
So hold on, let me ask you this, fam. So do you feel like if Boots, so if Devin calls him out, if Devin is to call out Boots, I believe it should be at 154. If Boots calls out Devin, it should be at 152. If Devin says, you know what, I don't want to fight you at 154 still, I'll fight you at 152.
No,
Is
he
that
can't
wrong
do
for
that
me
because
saying
Devin
no,
ain't
no,
fight
I'm
him
not
at
asking you.
152.
Bro, listen to me. This is not for you. You like to this is for him. That's all I'm saying for him.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to ask him
Go
his
ahead. Go
opinion.
ahead. You answer it.
I'm asking his opinion.
Boots only. I mean, I gotta keep it fair. Boots don't need to fight nobody at 152. The motherfuckers at
That's not the
154.
situation. It's not about it. He doesn't have to. I'm just saying in that situation,
No,
if Boots
if I was Boots, no, fuck Dev, respectfully. And I fucks with Dev more than I fuck with Boots. Like, he at 154. If Dev want that, want that
he
smoke
should
up
say
there,
so he
go
shouldn't
get
say
that.
so Boots should say fight me at 154 no matter what instead of saying, hey man, if Devin is saying bro, I'm not gonna fight you at 154, I'll fight you at 152. So you're saying that Boots should say, nah, man, we can only fight at 154?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He got the belts up there. Come on. Stop it, man.
What is the point of fighting
How
152?
come if he
y'all
get
do
the
what
fight
y'all want
if
to
he
do.
get the fight Xander Zayas up there at 154, you know what I'm saying, for the two belts, what you got picks now? He should be able to
You're
fight
saying
Boots if Boots
if he
get the two
does,
belts.
but he didn't do it. So if it was the fifth, we all be drunk, right?
Bro, he wasn't asking Xander Zayas to come down to
I
152. So
don't know.
why
You
would he
tell
do it to
me,
Boots,
man.
man?
But I'm asking you. It was like he didn't fight him, right? Did he
I
fight
feel
him?
like that'd be
Didn't.
having picks if he do it, is what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
That's literally the definition of it, bro.
No,
Something
no.
being different depending on who it is. That's having picks.
All I'm saying is all. This is all I'm saying. This is all I am saying.
Like Shakur
And
got
I
his
understand.
picks. He was gonna
Listen.
fight.
I
He was
understand,
gonna
but hold
fight
on, hold
Conor
on. Let
Ben
me
with no
finish my point of what
rehydration
I'm
clause,
saying.
but he had to switch it up because of Devin.
But let me finish up my point. What I'm
That's a
saying. Of
fair
what I'm
point,
saying.
man. I'm a big
So
Shakur fan.
look, if the Boots calls out Devin, and Devin says, "Look, bro, I'm campaigning at 147. I'll fight you, but it has to be at 152." And Boots called out Devin, and Boots is like, and Boots says, "You know what? I'm taking that fight." I'm not gonna be mad at it, bro. If they fight at 152, y'all gonna be mad, but we still get to see the goddamn fight, right or wrong. It's up to them to negotiate
No, it
on what
ain't.
they're
The
gonna
Boots
do.
ain't gonna fight him in that 152, man.
Yeah, that's just an unrealistic, what I'm saying,
Yeah, he got two belts. Why
proposition
would he
right
fight him
now.
down here?
I think what I'm saying, if Bill and Dev actually, because I actually believe and think Bill and Dev believe that they actually, what I'm saying, can, what I'm saying, and go in there and handle their business with Boots.
Right. You know what I
So if
think
you
though?
feel you could do that, you got, meet that man where he's at.
You know what I think though, NHA?
Yep.
I think the only person that Devin and Bill think they can't beat is Shakur. That's why they be doing all the extra ass shit. But other than that though, I really think that they believe they could beat Boots. And for some reason, the way they be so confident in certain shit, they got me thinking that maybe they do know a way they could beat this nigga, man.
Fact.
So yeah, but I think them niggas is naturally scared of Shakur. But other
I
than
don't know
that
if they
though,
scared of him, but
other than that though, I think they probably, you know what I'm saying, really think that they could beat Boots. You know what I'm saying? I think Boots have knocked them out, but the way they act, the confidence they have, or Bill have for Devin, I don't know, man. It might be a upset for a lot of people, man. They confident.
they say styles make fights.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
they
so
definitely confident. It's all good though,
yeah.
Fly. I think they only people they naturally scared of that they really don't want to work with is Keyshawn and Shakur.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Not in this timeline. If you go in one of the other alternate universes, though, you might be right, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shakur might not be asking for no catch weight or no rehydration clause or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He might be all the way confident, and Devin might be the one scared. But in
Yeah.
this
Let me take.
reality right here, no, bro.
Hey, hold on. I got you though. I understand where you're going with this, man. Let me do it too. You're right, man. And, you know, Devin might be actually, you know, Bill and Devin might have actually gave, you know, Shakur a real 25% offer.
Oh, you talking about in this one?
Yeah,
In
I'm
this
talking about.
reality, yeah, they gave him a
No,
real offer,
no, they
but
didn't. And you
in
know
the
they did. No, they didn't. You can't
no,
give
you
somebody a
look,
real
he
offer.
messed up.
You can't give nobody a real offer, nigga, and you
You
don't got
messed
no
up,
you ain't
bro.
shot the
Come
fight
on, you
around.
messed up, bro. You
Nah,
messed up. Yeah, you said it wrong, but you was
you
right though
can't give
when you
that.
said it wrong. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
you know, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but you know I'm right though.
No, you don't know what the hell you talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. Your boy acting like he gave out a real
uh,
fucking offer to Shakur.
Ray Davis in the chat, he said, but I believe Boots is targeting Bud and the other champs at 154. Bud not at 154 though.
He damn sure ain't.
He got to go up to
Mm-mm.
168 to fight Bud unless Bud going down because Bud
Nah,
the A side.
I think Bud will fight him at 160. Also,
You think Bud will fight him at 160?
yeah, I do. I think he'll fight
I
him at
get
160.
I
Also,
don't think Bud will fight him at 160.
I
You know
think
why I
well
don't think Bud will fight him at
I do
160?
because he was going to campaign
Because
at 160.
ain't nothing to gain there. Ain't no accolade for Bud. Bud ain't gonna do that. He either gonna fight him at
Bro, don't act like
154
he wasn't.
where Boots
Do
got the
not
two
act
belts
like
so he can
he
skip
wasn't
on
trying
to
to
getting them
go.
two
He
belts,
wasn't
or he
trying to
gonna
get
fight it, or he
undisputed at
gonna defend.
160, bro.
Huh?
He's trying to get undisputed at 160. What are you
Yeah,
talking
but
about?
how fighting Boots gonna get him close to that? That's gonna be meaningless. Boots don't got no
No,
belts
bro,
at
I'm just
160.
telling you that it's an option. I think he will still say, yeah, you can
No,
fight
that's
him.
not gonna
I
happen.
That's
I
what I think.
I
You
That's not
think
can't
gonna
tell the
but
happen.
future just like listen, you're not Chloe and I'm not Chloe. All we doing is speculating. You're saying your opinion. So I'm not shooting down your opinion. So why are you shooting down my
I know you're
opinion,
not
bro?
shooting down my opinion. I'm shooting down your opinion.
Well,
I
I'm
think at
saying you're
this
wrong,
point
bro.
Bud gonna fight him ain't gonna be about fucking accomplishment. It's gonna be strictly about pride. Because even if
You think
Bud fight
Bud
him
to
at
come
150,
back and fight him for nothing?
I mean it won't be for nothing. Because I mean, let's just say Boost beat Xander, he'll be unified. He could be a fucking unified 154
Yeah, but
champion.
he talking about at 160 though. Boots ain't fighting Xander at 160. If Bud come back and fight Boots at 160, it'll be for nothing.
True. Okay. Yeah. And I got you and shit. And I think I think if he is to fight Boots, it ain't going. You know what I'm saying it ain't necessarily going to be because he wants to gain something as far as like an accomplishment. It'll be just strictly out of pride.
I don't know,
Because
man.
I
I
think his
think
pride. I mean, if let's just say Boots, you know what I'm saying, washes Xander and shit, and he's feeling himself and shit, and you know what I'm saying, post fight, he says, Bud, you a bitch, fuck you, this and that and shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything that Bud's telling him to say and shit. He said, Bud, I dare you, I will knock you the fuck, you know what I'm saying, get really disrespectful. At that point, if Bud don't do what he said he's gonna do and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then Bud's gonna be looked at, you know what I'm saying, a certain way, even by his fans.
yeah, I know that, but I don't think he's gonna exercise his A side privilege. He's not gonna just, fight Boots at
Yeah.
160 somewhere where he ain't gonna get nothing out of it. He gonna fight him at either 154 where he got the 2 belts and the Ring Magazine belt. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take that.
I mean, he could, or you could just fight him and shit like, yo, because at this point and shit, it was like, what does he need to prove as far as accomplishments wise? He's already 3 times undisputed. He can just say, all right, fuck it.
Three times.
I'm saying he don't need. I mean, as far as the economy, I think he would just if he's gonna fight Boots, it's gonna be strictly out of pride. I don't think the accomplishment factor is gonna play into it because let's just say even if he beats Boots, he's what I'm saying, he gets 2 belts and shit, and then you gotta chase the other 2 motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bud's almost fucking goddamn 40 years old, and so I think if he fights him and shit, it's gonna be strictly out of pride. And I think if Boots really want that fight, yeah, you know what you got to do and shit. Especially if you know what I'm saying, you beat Xander and shit, and you look somewhat good and shit. Call him out. Disrespect that man. It's gonna be a nice bag and shit. I mean, hopefully Turkey can put that up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they both win.
Hey, you know what? I still don't think Bud will come back. I think if Boots beat Xander and get these 2 belts, and then he fight Fundora and beat Fundora and get that belt, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be like more enticing for Bud to come out of retirement. And if Boots get undisputed, no doubt he coming back and fighting Boots.
Nah,
no doubt.
That's too much of that's a long time because we don't know how long it's gonna take Boots to get undisputed at 154 and shit because we gotta remember shit, you know what I'm saying? Fundora shit is, he's playing funny games and shit with that, that whole PBC shit.
I feel like Fundora think he can beat Boots though.
He might. I mean, I don't know.
Fundora went undisputed too.
I don't know if he really wants that because Fundora came up was like not too long ago. Was he saying some shit, the opposite and shit? Like he don't give a fuck about undisputed or this and that or some weird shit.
I don't know. I don't remember him saying that, but you might be right. I could have missed it.
Fundora's happy fighting, you know what I'm saying? The journeymans of PBC and shit, the senior citizen circuit and shit. As long as he gets his money and she's cool and shit. It's like, who the fuck Fundora fought besides?
That's diabolical.
I mean, I'm being real and shit. Like, who has Fundora fought? Like, I fucks with Bud and shit, but you know what I'm saying? But I think the reason he says, you know what I'm saying, Fundora is like his toughest test is because, he wanted to throw a dig at Boots.
He said,
I think Fundora is really a pack of ass and shit.
I think he said he got Fundora beating Boots.
Yeah, but I think the only reason I think he says that is because he wanted to throw he's just throwing shots at Boots and shit. I don't think he believes that. I don't believe in Fundora, respectfully.
I feel like he pushing Boots, you know what I'm saying, to make it worth his while to even come back and fight him. Like, I think if Boots start doing, making a whole lot of noise, if he beat Xander Zayas and then collect another belt, he beat Fundora or something like that, you know what I'm saying, then I feel like Bud going to look at him as a worthy opponent, a real reason to come back, because right now Bud said ain't no real reason for him to come back.
I'm just saying if Boots, you know what I'm saying, after the Zayas fight, if he gets disrespectful and call Bud's name out, and if Bud don't do what he said he would do, because Bud said all you gotta do, you know what you need to do and shit. Get a little bit disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, and I'm coming out.
I mean, yeah, that's how I was looking at it too. I was saying like in the beginning of the show that I believe that Boots should call out Bud and he should call out Devin. See if one of them want some smoke because when he was talking on his $1 million worth of game interview, it kind of went viral and everything what Bud said, but everybody overlooked the fact that Bill said what he said too. He told Bud, don't worry about Boots, we got him. So, and both of those is bigger names than Boots. So,
damn, Flyer. I think the reason why people overlook that is because Bill done capping every week about something, bro. So they said this is just another week, this nigga capping again, so we ain't gonna even pay no attention to it. You got it.
No, that's not what he's. I don't think that's what it is. I think they just really overlooked it. You know what I'm saying? They really just looking past it because they so hype about Bud calling them out and everything. They just saying, acknowledging or paying attention to the fact that what Bill was saying. They probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turned it off after Bud said what he said, got done talking about Boots. You know what I mean? Because
No, when they turned it off, my
I
guy.
heard people saying, why Devin ain't calling out Boots? If he want to fight him, like, yo, y'all didn't see what Bill said on $1 million worth of game? Like, he basically called him out. He said, but he told Bud to not worry about him, that we got Boots. You know what I mean? So, but
I don't mind that fight, but I just don't think Boo should be the one calling him out. Because
even though they playing with his name,
I mean, you got. I'm putting myself in Boo's shoes. No pun intended. But if he called Dev out instead of Bud, you know how you gonna get cooked, right?
No, I ain't say instead of him. I say he should call both of them out.
I mean, shit.
I think he should say both of their names. Because Bud said say my name, but people saying Bud is retired. Well,
Okay,
Devin ain't retired,
I'll
and
give you
Devin
that.
said it too.
I'll give you that. Call both of their names and shit. You know what I'm saying? See which one bites. But I mean, calling Dev out and shit is not gonna look good for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially as haters. People might say I'm a hater, but I don't hate Boots and shit.
We Fight All Night said, why does it say he missed weight? Everybody keeps saying that he did miss weight. The first and the second attempt, he had to try a third attempt, to make weight.
We talking about Keyshawn?
Yeah, they talking about Keyshawn.
Yeah, Keyshawn had to do 3 attempts, and Brian Norman did 2.
Both of them ended up making the weight, though, right?
Yeah, they both made the weight.
Yeah.
So it's all good on that
But
part.
and to be fair, with that whole that whole fiasco and shit, is like oftentimes we don't even hear about the first misway, second misway and shit. It's like
The
it
reason why
seems
you
like
don't is because, just like I explained to these guys earlier, it's a ceremonial weigh-ins, so they're actually live, and that's the reason why you get to see what actually happens behind closed doors. Because in the ceremony, when it's just regular weigh-ins, you don't get a chance to view that. You see what I'm saying?
It'd
So
be
it makes it look
ceremonial
worse.
weigh-ins, you mean?
Yeah. So hold on. That's what I said. So it's when it comes to ceremonial weigh-ins, they're live. So you get to
No,
see the
you got it
whole
backwards,
thing.
bro. The
No, it's not.
ceremonial weigh-in
Bro,
is the
you're
one that's
wrong.
not
that's the
live.
fake weigh-in.
Yeah, you got it
Bro.
backwards. That's why I was trying to correct it, but the
They
Man.
ceremonial
trying.
weigh-in is when they
They was
weighed
trying
in
to correct
earlier
you.
and they just showing you.
Yeah.
So this one was a live one. It wasn't the ceremonial weigh-in, is what you meant to say.
Man, I'm still over
Nah,
here.
because
I'm still over
I
here
thought they
thinking,
said that
man.
this was a ceremonial
God
weigh-in. I
dang.
thought that's what they said.
No,
And it's viewed.
no, this was this was a live weigh-in. They told him he had to go. He had 2 hours to make weight because
Well,
he had 2 attempts.
yeah. I mean, well, that's why you got to see behind closed doors. You got to see what happens behind closed doors because
Yeah, if it was
because the
ceremonial,
weigh-in.
they wouldn't even had to show us that. They would have just said that had him stand on there and make weight. You know what I'm saying? If if it was a ceremonial weigh-in. They do the ceremonial weigh-ins, I think, to hide the fighters the way they look when they be trying to get down to the weight because they be looking bad. You know what I'm saying? They be looking all drained, eyes sunken in their head and all of that stuff. So they'll have a ceremonial weigh-in so that the fans don't get to see, how they look. You know what I'm saying? When they struggle to make weight and all of that stuff. We get to see them after they replenished a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And they don't look so bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's regardless, still a bad look on Keyshawn because like this is like
Hold
the
on,
this
who eating crabs, bro? Who cracking crabs?
Nah,
like
that was some juice. But nah, this is the thing about it though, right? Nah, no, NHA. I understand where you coming from. It's a bad look, but he made weight. That's the thing
Yeah,
about it though. Like, and
but
he followed the
but
rules.
Rich, that's why I said.
He still made weight. It's just that.
But Rich, we wouldn't even be complaining about it if we wouldn't have seen it. That's my point of what I'm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
That
was my point.
we wouldn't be complaining at
Yeah,
all about it. You know what
yeah,
I'm
we
saying? But
wouldn't be complaining. So a lot of times, yeah,
his ass made weight, man. He did good. He made
yep.
weight. And I
He
don't even think
did.
and even though Brian Norman made weight, he looked drained. From what I see with Keyshawn, he don't look drained at all.
But that's worse though, Rich, man. That means that motherfucker ain't really trying.
That's what I mean it's unprofessional
That's
as worse.
my point.
It was only point something.
Yeah, it's only 0.2 pounds. It was only
No, no, no,
0.2.
no, no. Hold on. That's
He
not
took
true.
his
Listen,
drawers
listen
off,
to
and
me. Listen to me. Listen.
it
No,
still
hold
was
on, hold on.
one joint over.
Hold on, Flyer. That isn't true, bro. He did listen because he didn't go there and weigh in when Albright weighed in the first time. He was not there. He was still at the motel. So we
What you
don't really
talking about,
know.
bro?
We don't really know
Man,
what it
not
was.
nobody. We talking about when he got on the scale. When he got on the scale, yes, it took him some time to get there and get on the scale, but he was only 0.2 pounds over. He took off his drawers and went to 0.1.
No. Listen what I'm saying. Listen
I
what I'm saying.
understand what you're
When they
saying.
did it the first time, I think. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to say. I hear what you're saying, fam. But what I'm trying to say is, I believe that he wasn't making weight and he was still trying to make weight because Chris Mannix came out there and said that. He said he's still trying to make weight. He's at his motel right now, and then he will be here.
That's what I'm trying to say. He was at his hotel and
That was
getting
after
ready.
the second attempt, bro.
Yeah, it was nah. He was at his
No,
hotel. He was
no. It's before
no,
then.
man. He was at his hotel and he took his
Yes.
time to get down because they tried to say that he was
Thank
2
you.
pounds over earlier that day. That's what they was trying to say. We don't know that for a fact. So when he came back, when he took his long time from the hotel, he went on the scale. He came back in, took his time to get on the scale. He was only 0.2 pounds over. He took off his
Yeah.
drawers. It became 0.1. And then
Hmm.
he came back like 40 minutes later, like 45 to an hour later, and he made
Yep.
weight. So it's really nothing really to like say bad about him because he still made weight. It's just
Exactly.
unprofessional. That's all. He still made weight though.
Well, think about it. How is it
But that's
unprofessional? Oh,
my
hold
whole
on.
point though,
Oh, go
man.
ahead.
And the optics and shit. You pride yourself and shit. Your whole moniker is a fucking businessman and shit. Like you can't
That's true.
escape. You know what I'm saying? The scrutiny and shit because you put that. You know what I'm saying? Target in the back.
Wait, no.
You
I'm sorry
That's
though. I
true.
think he was 142. I think he was something, and then he
Yeah, he
went
was
down.
one.
Then he
He
went
was
down to 140.
140.2.
No,
should have
then he went
never put
down.
himself in that predicament.
No,
You got
no.
to
Then he
come
went
in.
down
Yeah,
to 140.
exactly. He should
No.
have
He
been
was
on time.
140. He was
But
142. Then he went down to 141, and then he made weight at 140.2.
well, you know
Especially
what,
coming
fellas?
off, you know what I'm saying, that whole last shit where your whole shit got fucking
No,
canceled.
no, 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 no. Well, I was looking at the joint. They said he was at 140.2. And then
Yeah.
because when he
Exactly.
took off
When
his
he weighed
underwear,
in,
they was like when he took off his underwear, the commentators was like, "Oh, he about to make weight because that point
it's supposed to
two
be
his
point
underwear."
two.
And then he
Yeah.
took his underwear off and still missed it by 0.1 pound.
Yeah,
And
0.1.
he was
Yep.
like, "Oh,
Yep.
he was like they was talking about his drawers and
Yeah,
stuff." You know what I'm saying?
they was clowning. Yeah. But
Yeah,
no, what I'm
yeah. It
saying
was
is this.
point. It
So hold
was
on.
Nah,
So
it
if we
was
wouldn't have seen all
minuscule,
that,
no doubt
well,
and
hold
shit.
on. Let me. But listen. We're saying there. We're kind of. I think we're going too far to a certain extent. And you know what? I was saying it too. I was saying the same thing because I was on his head. But when I started, getting all these pieces of the pie together and understanding what's really going on, I'm starting to be like, well, no, they made weight on time. They did what they needed to do because if it wasn't ceremonial weigh-ins like y'all said, as it was supposed to be, we wouldn't even have noticed that. He would have been on point.
Yeah, you could
So
avoid it.
him
He
not
could have
being
avoided all this
professional,
scrutiny though, you know
no,
what I'm saying?
yeah, but he couldn't because it was live. So what I'm saying is this: that he went through what he went through. He's still professional because he still made weight. That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. I mean,
If
he made
you
weight. Right, right or wrong? Did he make
if
Yeah, I
you
can
a
weight?
see you making
professional,
that
you make
argument.
weight the first time. Like
No,
Albright did.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah, yeah.
no, that's what Albright did. He still made weight. Am I right or wrong? Did he get fined?
Albright
for not
Albright
making
made
weight. Listen to
weight
what I'm saying.
the first
Now I
go
ain't talking
round.
about
That's
Alright.
how you're supposed to
Okay,
do it.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But did
He
he
had to
Uh,
give
still
him
make
extra
weight?
time. Is the point?
I mean, look what's made what was made out of this. Oh, Keyshawn, the headlines. Keyshawn is undisciplined. Keyshawn missed weight. He could have controlled that narrative by just coming in and shit,
Exactly.
making motherfucking weight the first time, especially after blowing a fight
Hey,
in your
is Ronda
hometown
Rousey about to
last
box
time.
or is she about to do some MMA stuff?
It's MMA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's fighting on Prime. You know what I'm saying. MVP. MVP. But no, brother, I'm not trying to go back and forth with you just so I can be right or wrong. What I'm trying to say to you is this: is that I feel like he still professionally made the way. If it would, because if he didn't, he would either got fined or it would have been a big deal. Then that's when I'm saying that it's unprofessional. You see what I'm saying? So he still made weight. He didn't get fined. So to me, he's still being professional because I'm being unprofessional is you don't make the weight. I don't give a fuck if it's a point one, point two, you did not make the weight. You see what I'm saying? That's being unprofessional. And then now your people have the right to basically the opposite your opponent has the right to basically, hit you with a fee. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't see it like that, that's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm not trying to get you to see that I'm right. I'm just speaking my piece. That's all it is.
I respect it, man. I'm not. I fucks with Keyshawn and shit, but I just think he puts himself in certain positions where it could be avoided. Like
Yeah,
you
like
gotta.
here's one incident that he could have avoided. Cloud chasing, and this is what I want to say. He really was cloud chasing, popping his shit at Abdullah Mason when he made that phone call. He got humbled. You see what I'm saying? He's doing too much. Because when he got that phone call, you can kind of tell that all that hot air balloon got deflated. Because if he really was talking to Jay Prince, was like, man, that ain't happening, man. Let that shit go. We don't do
He's
we ain't on that type of time right now, bro.
And
You
that,
know
and
what
that,
I'm
and that
saying?
just speaks to my whole unprofessionalism. You focusing on
Yeah,
other
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying, other
I
than
got you on that.
make your fucking weight the first time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying,
Yeah,
I don't want to cuss or anything like that, but it's just he got a lot of maturing to do. And it's sad to say, you know what I'm saying, like, the the projection for him and shit, you know what I'm saying, and how he's still fucking, you know what I'm saying, conducting himself.
yeah,
Like he got to
yeah,
mature the fuck up and shit. Like yo, fuck all that goofy shit. All that extra shit. That shit will be there when you get there. But you
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
get there if you keep fucking. You know what I'm saying, tripping on yourselves.
No, I agree with you, brother. Look. That's why I said, man, if Keyshawn loses this fight, man, I hope people
I
around
hope he
him.
don't. But if he
I
does,
hope he
shit,
don't.
man, he got himself to blame and shit. I'm not gonna fucking sit and
Yeah,
throw
Man,
because
shit
I
he'll
know
be
down.
what he
man.
wrote.
You gotta take him way too seriously. He'll be fine. He just needs to move up to the next weight class. That's basically what it's saying.
But
I
that's what
mean,
I'm
he's
No,
saying.
growing.
he
So
ain't
I
gonna
don't
do.
know. I
He's
don't
scared
care
to do
about
that.
him.
Then he had to face Devin Haney, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he
So
need to
what?
move the fuck up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what?
so what? Why are you trying to make it look like he's scared, bro?
He
Stop it.
is, bro. Stop.
No, he's
No, he's
not. Stop
not.
it.
No,
Nah, I
he's not.
doubt
No, he's
Keyshawn
not.
scared. He does.
No.
He do be fucking bluffing a lot, but I don't think he's scared.
No. No. These
Yeah,
niggas are scared.
he ain't scared. He ain't scared to fight him because he
Man,
said
he's
if I
a
go
man.
up to 147,
He's an
go ahead.
Olympian.
You got it.
He's an Olympian. He ain't going. He's not scared of nobody. He fight everybody from different all over the world. He ain't scared of nobody. But what I'm trying to say is this: it doesn't matter what if as long as you make weight, he's doing what he has to
Yes.
do. He learned. I mean, he's too big for the divisions. He's not
I
the
gotta
first
change my
person.
title. I gotta change my title, Big Dog Willie. After this,
What?
and my title is say Keyshawn missed weight again.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
you might
change it.
change that. You might want to change that. But
Yeah, you can't have that there.
You
You
got to
false
remove it
advertising.
again.
I mean, you guys. I think you guys taking it way too seriously. He
Hey,
made the weight.
that nigga Flyer trying to clickbait right now.
I know you. But he made the weight. He's good. He made the weight, and he's going to be all right. You guys have to like realize that he's not the first person who missed weight
Yeah.
at their first time. There's people who got multiple attempts. What's his name? What's the guy's name? What's his name? Roberto Ran missed weight so many times at 135. They let him and this is same day weigh-ins, and they let him get 4 or 5 hours to
But
make weight.
why you bringing up Roberto Duran? Tank punch harder than him, bro.
I know Tank is God, but we're not gonna talk about God right now. Did you hear him this morning? They said that Tank has faster hands than Meldrick Taylor.
Oh hell no, I ain't hear that.
Yeah, that was this morning.
That's what they said.
Yeah, I brought it up. And I was like, Tank got some fast ass hands. He got faster hands than Meldrick Taylor. He like, yeah, he does. And they start arguing. I was like, what the? I was just joking. Meldrick Taylor got some super
faster
fast
hands
hands.
against who? The females?
You can't play like
Huh?
that.
Faster hands against females?
No, faster hands than
Diabolical. Stop, man.
I had to get one in.
Meldrick Taylor, yeah, that nigga. I don't know if you guys watch him fight. His hands are super fast, and Tank don't have nowhere near his hand speed. He don't have hand speed of American. American got faster hands than he does.
Hold on. Somebody actually said that though.
Yeah. I brought it up. I was joking. I was. Who was it? It was on Deem Show. Who was it on? Is it Cam J or Deem Show? Was that Cam? No, you were like, no, it wasn't Cam J Show.
Wow, that's wild. Somebody actually said that.
Hey, Big Dog Willie.
I don't think they knew who Meldrick Taylor was, though. I don't think they knew who he was.
They probably didn't.
Big Dog Willie, what you think about Karen and the whole situation about Boots?
Oh, that's hilarious. I was watching BF earlier, and that whole thing about how Karen is the greatest dude on planet Earth, and Boots the only person that can defeat him. They made it sound like that, and like or the last couple of weeks, and then Karen gets washed tonight. So,
by somebody that's not even considered, you know, one of the top hitters.
But see, when you see, that's what I'm saying. Take a maniacs, get a hold of people, and they fuck them up. So I'm just saying, pray for Abdullah Mason, pray for Boots, and pray for David Benavidez next fights. I'm serious. Pray for him, because once you take a maniac, get a hold of you, you're cursed. You're cursed. No, listen. They both listen. They rooted for
do bad in this fight.
No, they rooted for. I'm not saying because we already knew he was going to lose, but they rooted for Norman. Gone, lost. They rooted for to do that fight Shakur in the summertime. Zepeda lost. They rooted for Canelo, lost. See, if they root for your dude, just be worried, man. Just tell them not to root for your dude. Say no, leave him alone. I'm not lying. They're bad luck. I'm not lying.
No, they're not bad luck. They just don't know shit about boxing.
Well, besides that, but they're bad luck though. You don't have them. No, they're bad luck. You don't want them rooting for your dude. If you look at their track record, I'm not talking about small though fights.
Really, you done made him say this, man.
Yeah, see?
And now you didn't believe that.
Yeah, nobody believed that because
he just wrote something you don't believe in.
First of all,
fighting at 135.
First of all, man. First of all, I don't know why you think that Jay Prince not gonna let them fight. So I don't know why they even keep on putting that up there. So, huh? Jay Prince not gonna let Shakur and Mason fight. They're both under Jay Prince. Jay Prince.
In and out.
Am I?
No, you straight. I think that's it. That's Blue Hustle Man. He got that AOL, the America Online from back in the day.
The dial up
to join, they be like making all that noise.
You got that dinosaur internet.
My shit is straight. That's you that got the dinosaur internet, nigga. We know.
No, he's straight. You talking about he going in and out? We can hear him clear, bro.
Well, remember what happened to you earlier, right? When you was looking at the rainbow?
That was because you was pulling up rainbows and stuff, man. You had me out here looking crazy, trying to defend you with the rainbows, back, man.
You put your own battery in your own back. Let me outshine this nigga with my rainbow.
No, I was trying to take up for you because they was clowning you because you showed the rainbow. They're like, man, this all you wanted to show us, man. You wanted to come out, man. You could just come out. We'll support you. And that's what they were saying.
He said, the first thing he said about the rainbow, his rainbow, yeah, man, mine is a double rainbow type shit.
There you go, Big Dog Willie. Shakur can't handle Abdullah offense and power.
See, he must be He must be a kid. So because only kids say stuff like that, or people who don't know boxing, they think they watch too many Rocky fights, and so they. No, I'm dead serious. They watch Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 4, Balboa, whatever the one called Creed. And they watch those fights. And they think that's real. And so when they watch a real skilled technician like Shakur, Mason's first of
Also,
all, Mason's too young, and Mason knows that. His dad know that. Jay Prince know that, and Shakur knows that, and everybody else knows that. There's no way they'll put Mason in the ring with Shakur, because Shakur's gonna carve him up, and that'll be it. Then all these tanking maniacs who try to adopt him and jinx him, they're gonna say, "Oh well, Shakur is running from him." I'm like, no, Shakur wasn't running from him. He just put on master class. The young cat don't have the same boxing IQ, not yet, to fuck with Shakur. The
Yeah, I
IQ's
do
way
think
too
it's a
far
little
apart.
early for him to be facing like a Shakur. But he got
Yeah,
a belt though, so we can't really be protecting these fighters. If the opportunity present itself, then he
no.
must
I'm
go
just
have
saying,
to
if he
fight.
wants, I mean, if Basie really wants that fight, he has to talk to Jay Prince, and they didn't go to Jay Prince for no
yeah,
reason.
exactly.
So I mean, Jay Prince,
And
Oh
Jay
yeah,
Prince,
I forgot they both with Jay Prince. Jay Prince ain't letting that happen.
yeah, and
no,
yes,
hell
he
no,
will. Yes, listen
no,
to
he
me,
will
guys.
No,
not.
he
No,
not.
he
No, he
will
Yes,
not,
not.
he
bro.
will.
No, he
No, he
will
not.
not.
I'm telling you,
Who,
he will.
For
Blue
what? Why would
Hustle,
he? No, he
Because
why would he
not,
do
listen
bro.
to
that?
me. Listen to me. Because Shakur's already said multiple times that he'll fight Abdul Mason. Now when
What that
now
mean?
when
That don't
That
mean he
thing
gonna put
don't
them
mean
together.
shit.
can I finish? Or y'all just gonna be emotional now? Let me finish. Okay,
Emotional.
thank
We
you.
just go ahead. Go ahead. You got
Man,
it. Go
here
ahead.
we go. Okay, thank you. So this man now, Shakur basically called him out. It was cool. Now Keyshawn calls him out, and he called him out twice. But the second time he made that phone call, Jay Prince locked that down. I'm telling you. First of all, Shakur has been with Jay Prince for a very long time.
When you say he
And so
locked it down, what
Shakur,
you mean? Shot it down?
yeah, he knocked it down. He told him he shot it down. Yeah.
Okay.
So um and with the situation with Shakur, he will be willing to sacrifice not sacrifice, but he would let them fight if the
Why?
money's right.
No,
Because
you
if the
do
money's
Blue
right, then
Hustle.
he will.
No,
I'm
Blue
telling you
Hustle.
this right
You're talking
now
about three.
because
No, you're talking about three Hall of
listen.
Famers.
If Shakur wanted to become undisputed, he has to go through Abdullah Mason. He has
We
to.
don't even
There's
know
not
he's
no
going
way
back down
You
to
around
talking
it.
about
135.
135,
Right?
bro?
He's
He
not even
is
going to
going
go back
down.
down to
Listen to
135.
He is going to go back down to 135.
Blue
He wouldn't be
Hustle.
saying it.
Blue
Look, you can say
Hustle.
my name over. Let me get my point across, and then you can say whatever you want to say. Please and thank you. Um, this is what I'm trying to say. He wants Raymond Mortala's belt at 135. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, and he wants to get the Ring Magazine belt. He said he wants the lineal belt too. He said he wouldn't mind having three. So he petitioned him. He's already told Raymond Mortala, I'm not fighting you at 140. I'm gonna fight you at 135. He
Mortala
he
not
wants to.
fighting down there though.
But tell him not fighting down there no more.
Yes, he is. He has one. He's doing one fight at 135, and that's why they're in talks right now.
Yeah,
They
he's in talk with. Didn't he talk with somebody else right now?
Yeah, he
Mortella?
he's
said
in
he not
talks.
doing that,
He's
bro.
in,
He about to go to 140, possibly skip past 140.
He
Nah,
has
he's
one more
going to one.
fight,
Listen. He says he has one more fight at 135.
but it's not
They are
Shakur.
in
It's not
talks right
Shakur.
now.
But it's not
Yeah, well,
Shakur.
not Shakur. Not Shakur. I'm talking about Raymond. I thought you knew it was
Yeah,
Raymond I was
Raymond is
talking
not
about.
fighting that. Raymond only had one more fight at 135, and he's not fighting Shakur.
Bro, that's what I said. But they're in talks right now.
They're not okay. Never mind. Go. I don't know if you've seen the latest news. That's not that he's not fighting him.
It's
They're
not
not.
for 135, Blue. What you don't understand?
Bro, I'm telling you, if they fight, it's going to be at 135. He's in talks with him.
No,
Blue Blood
No.
came out. Hold on.
no.
Hold on.
Robert
Don't
Garcia
stop
said
saying no.
they might go past 140, bro. They was trying to fight him
Exactly
at
they do.
catch weight at 144.
Listen. This is what they said. This is what I'm going off of. They said 135. We're willing to fight him at 135, 140. We're moving. We got one more fight at 135, and then we're moving to 140. That's exactly what he said. I know you guys heard it too. So what I'm saying to you guys is this: I'm not tripping.
And he
You
has a
know,
fight lined up, Blue. Did you know that?
no, he doesn't. He's picking to choose who he wants to fight. Did
No,
you know that?
Raymond has a fight lined up. He does.
Who's he fighting? Who's he fighting?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me go show. I saw it in the
Okay,
ring.
yeah.
Big
Yeah,
Dog
I
Willie
seen
was
it
trying to
too.
tell you that
Yeah,
already,
I'm
bro.
telling you that, bro. I ain't just capping. I saw
Okay,
it.
well, just tell me who it is.
I'm gonna show you. I think it's
Blue
just like
Hustle.
somebody you
I
don't
know that's
know.
a pipe dream, but that's not going. That's not. He's not. Jay Prince. Can you listen? Jay Prince is not going to take three potential Hall of Famers, which is Shakur, Mason, and Davis, and have them fight each other this early in their careers. He has too much
But
money to make
no.
off
He'd
of
be
them.
stupid to
Well,
do it.
first of all, the only fight person that Shakur will be fighting is Abdullah Mason. He's not gonna fight Keyshawn. They're not fighting.
Okay, okay, so Shakur is way past. I hate to say it like this, but Shakur is way past Mason when it comes to this type of the fights. He only can fight. He only can fight the elite of the elite. Mason's not there yet, so he can fight like Tank, fight like Devin Haney, fights like Ryan Garcia. He can fight like
Bro, he has a belt.
Rose.
Abdullah Mason has a
It
belt.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he has
It
the belt.
does. If you have a belt, you are not a contender anymore, bro.
Why would he?
You are
But
the
I'm thinking,
man that has you're the
okay,
belt holder.
listen. You're talking
There's
about
no
big money.
excuses.
No, you're talking about big money. That fight's not gonna be big money right yet. He has other big money fights before
No,
Abdullah
no, listen,
Mason.
listen, listen. I understand that, but all I'm saying is this. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is that I believe he would let them fight. Jay
Yeah,
Prince. I'm
I
just
don't think,
telling you.
not
It
right
don't
now.
make
I don't.
sense. It don't make
It don't make
sense though,
sense.
Blue.
No, it don't
I
make sense.
understand that you're saying it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense at all because you want not right now because they're not in talks. They haven't even Shakur hasn't even been down
No,
to 135 to fight
Jay
anybody
No,
else,
Prince
we
won't
saying
let
and that's
them.
this
not going.
don't make sense for him to put
Jay
his
Prince
two
won't.
fighters,
Yeah,
for him to destroy his young prospect like that. Well, he passed the point of being a
no,
prospect, but he's a young
No, he's
champion
a
though.
champ. He's a
he had a
champ.
Yeah, he's a young
superstar.
champion that's
He
a
has
little green.
three
Why would he
Hall of
just
Famers,
throw that away like that?
and it would go against one of the most best IQs in boxing. Why would
Because
he do that?
Don't
well,
make
you know
sense,
what? Money
Blue.
talks. Money. It.
No,
Okay, to
but there's
you
no
guys, it
money
don't make
there. There's
sense,
no money there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If there's money there, Shakur be fighting Davis right now.
bro. Okay, so you don't think there's people that says that Abdullah Mason can beat Shakur. You do
I
realize that,
know
right?
I
people.
think
I know that.
Blue.
Yeah,
I know
but
You know what
people
I
think.
regardless,
think is
that
more
that don't
likely?
mean he gonna put them together. Like he want them to fight. His two
Blue, I think
champions to fight each other.
Keyshawn and Abdullah is more likely. That's more likely.
And
He
that's
might
and that's
be.
a
No,
far
because
and
Keyshawn,
that's
no,
far from
no, no,
Blue. What do you
that won't
watch?
even happen.
Blue,
No,
do you
listen,
know
listen.
anything about business and when it comes to boxing? These niggas don't. It's not like the old school days. These niggas are under somebody. Jay Prince is a shrewd businessman. He's not stupid.
Yo,
That's
Yeah,
why.
for you
but
to
you know
believe
why
that
though,
That's
he
why
dog?
shot
Mason. That's why
down
So
Mason
listen
went
to what I'm
over there. That's why
saying,
Mason
for
went
man.
you, for
over
you
there.
to believe that he shot down the fight
Listen.
between Keyshawn and Mason, what makes you think that he would just let Shakur fight Mason? Like, come
Because
on,
if they
bro, you
both,
can't be
because
this
that
much of
fight.
a Shakurian, bro. A
No, Blue Hustle. You
Shakura
know the only
maniac.
reason why I
So,
feel like
hey, man, hey,
Keyshawn.
hold on. I want to respond. Y'all keep on asking me questions, saying my name. Let me respond, please. Something. Thank you. So what I'm saying is this:
I
Shakur
hate when you do that shit, man.
and
Just fucking get it off.
Yeah, go ahead,
Shakur,
man.
man, shut up and let me talk. Damn.
Get it off.
Shakur and goddamn Abdullah Mason, if they fought, it would be in a position where it'd be for belts, man. There's no other way. And that fight would still be big. That fight could still generate some money. It's not gonna happen right now because if it would, it would have. I'm not thinking that he's gonna go out there and just dispose of him, but I'm saying if the fight could happen, he would give it to Shakur because he's been with him for so long and he's gonna basically take care of Shakur first over Abdullah Mason
No,
if they
no,
came
no,
down to it.
no. That's
I'm
where you're
telling
wrong
you,
at.
he
That's
would.
where you're wrong
I'm
at.
telling you, would.
No, that's where
Okay.
you're wrong at.
I mean, hey, look,
He's gonna
I
put
could be wrong, but you could be
he's gonna
wrong
put.
too. So
I
you're
know, but he's
entitled to
gonna
your
put
opinion, and it's all
what I'm
good.
saying. What I'm saying. This is a business move. What I'm saying. Jay Prince is gonna put the those two in a position where they can make the most amount of money.
Yeah.
And Jay Prince can make the most money. They'll find this early in their career. They'll find 2 years from now. They'll find 4 years from now. It's not gonna make as much money as they'll find 60 years from
Yeah,
now.
why would he cut his money in half, Blue? It makes no sense.
You know,
Because
Blue.
it just all got to play out. But I was thinking, like, Keyshawn,
yeah,
out
I'm
of
not
all
saying
those
happening
guys,
right now, but it could
if
happen.
Keyshawn messes up or do something, I could see Abdullah, staying focused and Jay Prince wanting to feed Keyshawn to Abdullah, even though that'll be a barn burner. Is not smart, but I mean, I could see I could see
Nah,
one of them
Keyshawn
being.
would crumble.
I could see one of them.
Keyshawn would beat. Keyshawn
I
would beat
know, I
Mason
know,
right
Keyshawn would
now.
I know,
crumble
I know.
Abdullah
But I'm
Mason.
just saying, like 3-4 fights down the line, it would make more sense to feed one of them to each other rather than
If that even comes
Shakur.
about,
Yeah,
because I don't see. I think Shakur is the only person that's going to stay if the highest he'll go is 147. But Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn can potentially be 154, 147,
let's just say
and
this.
that's
Let's
one.
just say this, Big Dog Willie. Let's just say Keyshawn fights Devin Haney and he loses. Okay, Abdullah starts campaigning at 144, 140. Keyshawn still at 147. I can see Keyshawn and Abdullah fighting if that happened.
No, they're not going to happen. What they're going to do is have Abdullah Mason fight Haney and have. Because think about it, I'll be honest with you. If Keyshawn goes up to 147, he's the second best fighter in that division, hands
Facts.
down.
Facts.
Hands out. I don't care about Ryan Garcia
Nope.
or whatever that dude's name, Rolly. They no. And I think in this way, your Haney fans might get mad about this, but I think that Keyshawn would do better against Ryan and whip his ass better than Devin would do.
Possibly. I won't rule it out.
You think Keyshawn to stop Brian Norman Jr.?
Yeah.
He could.
Yeah.
I don't
Brian
know.
Norman Jr.
Brian
ain't that
Norman Jr. might beat Keyshawn.
No. Brian Norman Jr. is not that good like
Too
that.
slow.
No.
Too slow.
Too slow.
I don't know, bro. We gonna see.
And Keyshawn know how to stand in that fire and get that counter punch
And
off.
Keyshawn's fast. He's a good athlete. He's not like you guys, I don't know. Keyshawn's a nut job. That boy can fight.
Yeah, he can.
He has a high IQ. He's an Olympian. And you guys don't realize, man, I've been saying this too much. The Olympics help you with all them different styles and shit like that. You see styles and he's smart, make you think inside the ring. That's why Ali
if I was a betting man and he went up to 147, I'd put it all on Devin, man, to beat him.
Of course you would. But but that's your guy though. I don't think. To be honest with you, Devin and Keyshawn, that's not a pick 'em fight. That's something
Hey, you know
that's
what they gonna say,
50-50.
Big Dog Willie, if that happened though? If let's just say Keyshawn went up there and he beat Devin Haney, you know what they gonna start trying to promote? Boots
Do the
and
Devin Haney. Do the Devin Haney. That's what
Boots
they're
and
going to promote. Do the
Keyshawn.
Devin Haney. Do the Devin Haney.
Boots and Keyshawn, they gonna start saying that, and then that's I mean, I think I don't care what nobody says. I think Keyshawn's more polished than Boots.
He is. He's more polished. Boots athleticism. He's a lot bigger. Boots is a lot bigger
Boots
dude
is
though.
super athletic, bro, and he's quick. Like he's
I think
athletic.
Boots would beat the brakes off of Keyshawn Davis, man. Just like Devin will.
If they fall in the same weight class,
if y'all want to see Keyshawn get ruined, if y'all want to see him get ruined, let him go up there to 147 and fight Devin.
We're not talking about Boots. Come on, okay, whatever. We're not talking about Boots right now. Okay, let's put a pause on that.
I said Devin.
But Flyer, let me ask you something. How can you ruin another fighter when you hug him all the time? All you doing is hugging.
Touche.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yo, we got GQ up on the panel. What's good, yo?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I got up here because these dudes in the comments, they think I be lying about this boxing bet and shit I be doing, man.
Huh? What's good?
I said, no, these dudes in the comments, we think I be lying about my boxing bet and shit. Sorry to get up here.
GQ, can I ask you a question?
I'm just asking you to post some slips.
No. I can't get GQ. GQ, can I ask you a question? I think I talked to you before. Where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland.
Oh, there you go. See? There you go.
What? I mean,
of course you're going to pick up Abdullah Mason. Of course you're picking up Abdullah Mason.
I can't have my opinion on who I think.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I know. You have your opinion. I'm not. Abdullah is a great. Abdullah Mason is a great talent. He's a great talent, but I just don't think he's ready for Shakur right now. He's a great talent.
Listen, that's cool. You can have your own opinion. I feel he got a chance against Shakur. I feel Keyshawn would give Abdullah more of a problem than Shakur just because Abdullah liked to fight and they'd get into like a fighter breakout besides his boxing.
Yeah,
but I don't think Shakur can take his punches.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, and you guys have to realize
a lot of
you
people
have to
like
realize
dude.
how smart this.
Listen,
You
though.
have to realize how
Listen.
smart Shakur is.
Yeah,
He
but
don't let you do what you want to do.
listen? Who have Shakur ever fought that's offensive wise that's on the level of Abdullah, as fast as him, as athletic as him,
And then you guys,
Oh my
and hit like
you
him?
god.
still, there we
He
go.
haven't fought nobody. He would probably be the most skilled fighter Shakur ever
Oh
fought.
my
You know,
god.
do you not
Now,
hear? Do you
now
not hear
flip
what
it
you're
He
saying?
around.
kind of got a point though, bro.
That
He
is,
will
No,
be
no,
the
that's
no,
most
no.
facts
He
skilled
can
though.
have
fighter
all the
that he
But
points.
hold up.
He
But
can have
flip
all
it
the points.
around though.
He have
Flip
all
it
the points he
around.
wants. We're talking about up here in the mental aspect of it. You think
Yes,
Abdullah
yes,
Mason is going to? No, listen.
yes.
You think Abdullah Mason is just going to go off on Shakur, and Shakur is not going to make an adjustment and be like, "Oh, I see what you're doing."
Did I say that?
I see Abdullah Mason fight
You
one
speak.
way.
Hey, stop speaking for me. I never said that.
No. I'm
You
What I'm
speaking.
saying
gonna
it like
say.
I said, just Abdullah about to go in there and knock him out. I never said nothing. I just said
Well,
I feel he can
hey,
win.
I got something I'm gonna add to the conversation. First of all, Shakur had when Abdullah Mason got knocked down twice. Shakur went in there and gave that man great advice and said, "Look, bro, you got to be ready within the first 3 rounds,
So
man.
what? What
People
that
gonna
got
try
to
to
do with
take
him
your
Yeah,
head
fighting
off."
that's
them
cool.
though, bro?
Styles make
That
fight. That
has
don't mean
zero to
shit.
do
That don't
with it.
got that don't have nothing to do with
But
anything.
hold on. Let me ask you a question though, GQ.
What's
How
up?
you how you how you see? You said you think that Abdullah Mason could beat Shakur. How would you see him beating him? Like how? Like
Easy to,
explain it.
cause it's a thing. If you can turn Shakur and you can get him up, like you can make Shakur turn. Like he can only really punch when he's stationary. If you make Shakur pick his feet up, and a lot of times when and you catch him, you time him when he step in that first time, and then you engage with him, he frees up. He go into the little Philly shell and he lean over to the left side. He lean and he stand there. He put a high guard up and he start getting punched on. Just look how Artem was doing him. Josh Pally started doing it. So Williams and Pater did it to him. Like everybody land and he get hit to the body. A lot of them see him hurt to the body at least like 3 or 4 times. And Abdullah aggressive going to the body.
Bro,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
then you get reference
I be
You gotta
I
understand.
be
all them.
curious to be see.
I
I'm
study this. I study Shakur. Shakur has a lot of flaws. He just haven't fought the right style that's
What?
going to take advantage of his flaws.
I'm curious
I'm
to
still
see
trying to
though
figure out where
how
you
I'm
see
Who
the
got more
curious to
flaw
see
at.
flaws?
how Abdullah
Shakur.
Mason would react to Shakur controlling the distance on him though, because
I
Abdullah
don't
Mason he not really. I mean he got talent and everything, but his IQ is not quite
listen, but
there, with Shakur, and so I think Shakur can probably get him
no,
frustrated. Shakur
listen.
can
But this what I'm gonna
possibly
tell you.
use
This
the distance control on him, be tagging him and getting out of range. He got them sneaky jabs, you know what I'm saying? When he
yeah,
think that Shakur not close enough to hit him with the jab, he slide in there and throw the jab and get back out of range. I think that can make Abdullah Mason throw his game plan. I feel like that
yeah,
could
but
get him off his square and get him a little too anxious, and he could possibly get outboxed. I don't see him stopping Abdullah or nothing
yeah,
like that, but
Nah. I see him
but
stopping
listen.
Abdullah. Let's cut the
He let
bullshit.
Williams
He's stopping Abdullah.
listen. He let Williams and Pater walk him down without even throwing a jab. He was
He,
letting Williams
he
and Pater
no,
just
he
walk
let
straight.
Williams pay to do that to
He
him.
ain't let Williams and Pater do
Yes,
shit. He
he
Yes,
don't
he
let nobody
did.
do
Yes,
yeah
he
anything,
he
bro.
did.
did. Yes,
He
he did.
trained like
Yeah,
that. He
okay.
trained to do
Yeah,
Hey,
that.
okay.
Blue
Yes.
Hustle.
Yeah,
They
okay.
just said Raymond Mortaya is scheduled to come back in August for a homecoming fight. That's what they trying to do with Raymond.
Homecoming fight. And Shakur's gonna go to a homecoming fight.
At,
Okay, yeah.
at August 1st. That's when they trying to get him back in the ring. I've been
yeah,
trying
he
to tell
not
you that,
He's
fighting
bro.
Shakur.
I'm trying to tell you,
not
brother.
fighting Shakur.
He ain't finna fight Core.
I mean, no, I
Man, they
respect
said
you.
you
I
can't.
respect you. Oh, GQ. I respect your opinion. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, you're from Cleveland, so I mean, that's your
It's
guy.
not. I'm
Yeah, Blaze.
I'm from
Yeah.
listen, I'm from Cleveland, but I said Keyshawn can probably will beat Abdullah, but
No, no,
it's
no,
a
but
style, it's a style thing. It don't
no,
matter if
but
I'm
the
from
thing about
Cleveland
it,
or not.
what I'm trying to say is, we know Abdullah is the future, but right now, no, and that's what I'm saying because Shakur is too smart for that man right now.
Too
Too smart.
smart. How is he too you see act like Shakur don't get hit. And Abdullah's very accurate. You act like he's not gonna get hit by Abdullah. Clean
Sure.
with sharp ass counters. So Shakur not gonna get hit
We're
by
talking
that?
about consistently hitting the man, and Shakur consistently controlling distance. Shakur consistently reading his punches.
Williams and Payne
Shakur,
was landed down there whatever he wanted to.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
Now you
did.
just making up stuff.
Anytime Wiz Zapata won the gauge, he was there. I seen Wiz Zapata land a 5-punch combination.
No, you did not see him throw a
All
5.
5 punches
You did not
connected.
see that.
Yeah,
No, you did not see that.
I got the clip saved in my phone.
No, you did not
I'm
see
gonna show
Shakur
it
get
to
hit
you.
5 times in a row. Never.
Hey, hold
I
on.
promise you, I
Pull it up. I
did.
want to see it.
Why,
Pull it
Jordan?
up.
You niggas didn't watch
Pull it up.
Did y'all not watch the fight?
We
Now we
watched the
watched the
fight.
goddamn fight, but we
So,
didn't see
You
what
did
you
not see
see.
Shakur get hit 5 times in a row.
Listen, I bet
Stop
you
it.
$1,000 before got hit 5 punches in a row.
Nigga, put the clip up.
But yeah, please put the clip up because I want to see this.
You the one that mentioned you got the clip.
Hold on, Blue. Hey, Blue, you got Blunt Never, right?
Who's?
You got Blunt. You be on
No,
Blunt shit.
we don't care what Blunt got to say. We want to say from you.
No, I'm about to tell him. No, I'm about to tell him to send a video.
You want me to call Blunt?
No, I'm tell him to send you. I sent it to him. He'll send a video to you.
He got hit 5 times in a row.
Yeah, he got hit with 5 consecutive punches. What? You act like that shit is
5
hard.
times in a row, Shakur.
Where you get hit at? Where you get hit at?
I don't know what time
I
zone.
know.
I don't want to do it. Oh,
He got hit to the body like twice, and he got hit upstairs to the head like 3 or 4 times.
No.
Three
Now
times.
you're lying.
Okay.
Now you're lying.
3 times in the face.
Hey,
Now you're
they
lying.
can't believe, they can't fathom that. GQ, man,
You
they
act like this shit
Shakur
is hard.
maniacs, bro.
You act
They
like
can't.
somebody can't get hit 5
These
times
niggas
in a
cry
row.
real tears for Shakur. Shit is crazy, man. Get it
Nah,
off, man.
I'm laughing. I ain't even crying. I promise you, I'm laughing at this shit.
I never seen it. Well, he got hit when he's like 10 years old. He got hit 5 times in the head.
About, Jay? What fight are you talking about?
Zapata.
Zapata was landing on Shakur. He was landing on Shakur.
So he said 5 times in a row.
Man, he let Wiz Zapata land 30 punches on him. Like, it was like the first, second. He let him.
No. He said he got hit 5 times in a row
lot
by
of Zapata's
Zapata.
work didn't get counted. So
Here we go.
I don't know about 5. I don't know about 5 punches in a row, but he landed. Zapata landed some good combos on Shakur.
I got the video on my phone.
Hey, let me say.
Hold on,
landed
y'all. I
some good
want to hear
combos.
what
You
Rich
guys
got to
cut
say
it out,
about
man.
this
You gotta
fight,
let
and
these
then
niggas
I
get
want to
touched.
hear Ray.
The nigga literally got dropped. Come on, man.
I see Cash. I seen Cash come up here, man, and keep saying that people keep defending people and all this stuff. So what about the people that
Hey, you
talk
got a
about
bone to
niggas?
pick, nigga?
No, what
Put
about
me
the
and
people
Rich
that?
on the damn thing, man. I'm tired of this nigga trying to explore weak ass shit, man.
So what
Like
about
I
the?
said, anything incorrect, nigga.
So what?
Hey,
What about the
Cash,
people that
shout out
make
to
that?
Pally.
So what about the people
To Patty
that?
Hold
Donovan.
on, y'all. We got smoke,
Let me
y'all.
God, damn.
Niggas got their belly buttons poking out right now, man. Pull your goddamn shirt down. This shit is ridiculous. Go ahead, nigga, get it off.
I just want to ask you this one question. What about the people that have hours of streaming and shit like that, disrespecting a fighter? What they call dick riders or haters? Since niggas that defend people and
Who am I
try to,
disrespecting?
I'm saying you
Who am I
always say
disrespecting, Rich?
anytime someone has something good to say about a fighter and correct someone that's saying something wrong about a fighter, you call them a fan favorite, they a dick rider. So what about the people that talk about these niggas for 2 hours straight? What are they called?
When you see me talking about anybody for 2 hours straight?
I'm saying, what about these streamers that have panels up that talk about people for 2
Why
hours
you
straight?
asking me about anybody but me, my nigga? That's what I don't understand, Rich.
I'm asking about you because you sat back and came up on here and called niggas defending Shakur and all this wild stuff. So what about the people that talk bad about these niggas for 2 hours straight?
Hey, Rich, the crazy
what
part
are
is
they
you
called?
don't even be crying tears for Shakur. You oftentimes you'll say some real shit. I wasn't talking about you, so you really shouldn't be hit dog will holler, and man, you kind of telling on yourself right now, my nigga. Because I wasn't even talking about you, gang.
All right. I'm
See what I'm
just
saying,
asking.
nigga?
Nah,
Going
I'm
at the
just
wrong one for no reason. It's crazy, man.
I mean, you can.
I'm talking
It's
about Big
only
Dog Willie, and I'm
$7,000.
talking about Blue old soft ass, always crying
Nah,
for
but
this nigga Shakur.
I'm familiar.
These niggas cry real tears, man. These niggas
No.
love
Hey,
and
do
be
me a favor,
on.
nigga.
Man, don't
Hey,
cut me
nigga,
off,
Cash
nigga.
is the
Damn, you can talk
motherfucking
when I'm
hater of
done,
the year,
Blue.
nigga.
See what I'm talking about? That's that
Cash,
emotional shit, nigga. You can't wait
nah,
to
nigga,
run
you
your fucking
emotional,
mouth
nigga.
and
Nigga, you
cry for
emotional, my
Shakur.
nigga.
Soon
Bro,
as I
you
say
emotional,
Shakur
my
name, you gotta
nigga.
run your mouth, nigga. You always
Bro, you
talking over
came in there
motherfuckers,
saying that
man.
shit.
Go ahead, get
Bro,
it off. Get your tears out, nigga. Then I'll go after you.
This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say to you, my nigga. Nigga, what you got to say about Patty Donovan, nigga? Remember how you was saying
You act
that
like
shit
I'm a
about
super boots. Like I'm not no super boots fan. What are you crying about?
nigga? You be defending them with them niggas at all? Nigga, you be piggybacking on
Yeah.
them niggas.
Yeah,
See.
Don't
I
cut
said
them niggas,
Karen is a
nigga.
good
Cash
boxer. He
Nigga,
got
crypto,
you
decent
cash
already
crypto,
said that
footwork. What
shit,
are you
cash
nigga.
crypto.
saying?
You
You
said
you
that
be
shit, nigga.
hypocriting
Now
sometimes.
act like
You be
you
hypocriting
pro,
sometimes,
nigga.
cash
Yeah, well,
crypto.
Yeah, nigga.
pull it up and
And not
prove I'm
just
a
that, nigga.
hypocrite, Big Dog
You
Willie.
be
Until then,
cupcaking, nigga.
quit
You be
cheerleading.
over.
Quit trying to
You be
tag in from
cupcaking,
Blue.
nigga.
You
Crying
sh-
over anybody,
you can
nigga.
take your
You a
turn, little
number one
nigga.
hater, my nigga. You a number one hater,
Yo,
my
they trying
nigga.
to double
You hate on
team
everybody,
Cash,
nigga.
man.
Hey,
Anybody
Fly.
you
You know what
talk
it
to,
is.
you
These
be
niggas
hate,
know they got to
nigga.
come at me with more than one. Cause Blue, this nigga
Yeah,
too
nigga.
soft,
Cause your
man.
pussy ass always coming at somebody
You
extreme,
hear
my
the
nigga.
emotions in
You,
this nigga voice,
You
Blue,
don't
know
you?
what?
you
even,
flustered,
nigga,
bro.
you come.
Slow down a little bit, bro.
Hey,
You
you
See,
about
come
to
at
this
get
me
is
in
Nigga,
your
every
see,
boots
breathe. You
time I
saying.
ask for
hyperventilating
hours,
right
my
now. You so
nigga.
frequent
emotional.
flyer,
Yeah,
frequent
That's
flyer,
what I'm
frequent
talking
flyer,
Yo,
about.
frequent flyer.
yo,
This is what I say about this. Cash
And
yeah.
crypto,
Rich, I ain't never heard you yelling and hyperventilating over Shakur. That's where I
cash crypto.
differentiate you from these weird ass niggas, man.
Hey,
Nigga, you a weird
hey,
nigga.
frequent,
Go ahead,
frequent
big
cash
dog. Your turn,
crypto.
nigga.
Hold on. Frequent cash crypto and Dondrick are the same person. They're like the
Thank
enforcers
you.
of the
Thank
of
you.
the um of the Tank Maniacs. That's what they are. They're enforcers of the Tank Maniacs.
Nigga, they
They
did
come
the
there,
same
cuss
thing,
people out,
nigga.
get mad, call everybody emotional. Them two niggas, them the same
Yeah.
niggas.
Everybody's a fucking bum. Everybody's hating on niggas
Man,
except for
I ain't
them.
gonna lie
They
to you.
never
I thought
emotional.
GQ was a
Them niggas
fan
is
of
the biggest
Shakur,
fucking
man. I didn't know
hypocrites
you
of
ain't like
all,
Shakur like
nigga.
that, GQ.
The
I ain't
GQ do
saying
like Shakur.
I
He
ain't
does
saying I
like
don't like
Shakur.
him. I like
Oh,
He
Shakur,
okay.
just
but
he
I
just
I
just
like
fuck with
but
he just
Shakur.
people just don't people act like he's just like invincible. Like people don't actually
Yeah,
study
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit. Like I watch everything. I study a fighter flaws. That's why I bet so much. I study a fighter. Like Shakur makes a lot of flaws, man. Like he just haven't fight the right style. Like if you fight a black athletic fighter, he's gonna get fucked up. Like if you fight either Tank, Keyshawn, Devin, or Abdullah,
Oh
he's
my
gonna have
God.
problems.
there we
He's gonna
go.
have
That's what I'm
problems.
saying. There we go.
It's just a style matchup.
Yeah.
You sound like one of them
I
Nobody
Philly
wouldn't agree with you
motherfuckers and
completely,
shit
but as far
It's
who
a
be
as
rooting
style
for Boots.
matchup thing.
an athletic person
Now he got now he
I'm
got
no
who's not
boots
gonna
guy.
respect Shakur's front foot battle, who's gonna crack. It's kind of like you find somebody like Robisi, how Robisi did him in the Olympics, you guys.
You
Oh
Because
my
gotta
Shakur
God,
understand.
not
style. Here
You
you
gotta
go.
Robisi.
I can't
understand.
even finish my
This
fucking point without your fucking emotions
this
pouring out your
motherfucker
mouth.
said Robisi.
Shit
He
is
done dug
nasty,
Robisi
man.
out from the dead. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
That's
Dondrick.
what I'm
That's
talking about.
Dondrick right there.
All I said, you
Exactly.
Now he
guys,
worse
is
than Dondrick
somebody like
sometimes.
Robisi. Robisi
Oh,
got
my nigga
skills.
Finn.
It's gonna take
Hey,
someone who can
Finn.
apply calculated pressure, not no sloppy. You can't come in sloppy with Shakur because he's definitely accurate, but you guys, the nigga ain't got no his offense ain't creative. His
Yeah, he throw the
offense is
same.
just not
Hey,
creative, you
Cash,
guys.
hold
He
on, y'all.
throwing
Let
the
me ask
same,
Cash
he
a
throwing the
question real
same
quick,
shit
y'all.
over and over and over and
Yeah, he
over,
throw the
man.
same punches. He throw
Hold
the.
on, let
You
me
He
ask
guys, man,
Cash a question
somebody
real quick. So,
I think there are some guys who out here who can give Shakur problems, but there ain't many people that gonna straight up
yeah.
like
yo,
beat the shit
I
out
was
Shakur or
gonna ask you,
nothing.
Cash.
But you guys
You
act like
think
nobody can
Oshaki
get this
is one
nigga a
of them?
good fight. Get the fuck out of here, man. Somebody,
Cash, you think Oshaki is one of them?
I never thought Shaki could beat him, but I don't. Frequent. The thing with me is why is Shakur seeming petrified of this nigga? So I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Because
hey, hey,
That
hey,
make you want to
hey, hey,
see,
hey,
right? You
hey,
like, why
hey,
he
hey,
let
I
him
don't
get away with
understand
this?
why this nigga's petrified of Shock. I never thought Shock could fuck with Shakur. So why does Shakur? And you know what? Shakur and his sparring. He love fighting niggas who he spars, and he sparred Shock before, and he don't want to fight Shock. So I don't know I don't know what's going on right there, man. But
Yeah.
man.
I don't know if you
I'm not
heard Brad
saying I
what
know,
Brad said
Rich. I'm
about
just saying that
Shakur.
shit don't look
Nah,
right.
it's fun. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see that fight. That's why I wanted to
I want to see
beat.
the fight too.
I
Talking
want to
shit.
see him
I
beat
want to
on
see a
Raymond
fight
Ford because
too.
I really want to see him call Shakur
Hey,
bluff
Blue,
because
put your shirt down, nigga. Your belly button showing, nigga.
I'm definitely gonna go on Shakur if he don't fight that nigga. He gotta fight that nigga.
He gotta fight him.
Like his
He
And
said
I
the
agree. I
same. He
gotta
that's
said
fight
the
all he
him.
same
got to
I
shit
hope he
do.
too.
beats Ford.
Shot got to beat Ford first.
Yeah, I hope he beats
That's no easy
Ford.
fight. I don't think that's
And
gonna be an easy
then he
fight.
can
That's
get in the
all he
ring with
got is his
Shakur and get his
word,
ass
man.
whooped.
That's all
Then
he
come
got
back
his
to you
word, and we about to see
Tankamaniac
how
and your
we
Haney
about.
coat people. And there, go ahead.
No, I'm saying we gotta see how his word is, man. Like now, this gonna definitely determine if his word credible or not. So yeah, he definitely got to fight him if
Man,
he beat the shit out of Ring 4.
Shakur be side talking though. He be side talking. So
Nah,
I don't give a fuck. He got to
Something
stand
like
on
this,
it.
I don't play about this, man. You gotta
no,
stand
I
on that.
said he better not. He better
You
not.
done sat back and said
Hey,
millions of times, fight this nigga.
Rich. We already know. Me and you in the same boat. He better fight that man, or I'm gonna have something to say
He
about.
definitely could have probably got more money fighting Navarrete than Raymond Ford. You never know. So he went out his way to fight this nigga,
Yeah,
man,
let him get it back.
to
Let him
get
get
the
it
fight
back
with
against
Shakur. He
Shakur.
better take that.
Let him get back against Shakur and get his ass
Wasting
whooped.
niggas'
That's
time,
good.
man. If I
Yeah,
was
Shakur said
shocked,
he had to fight Raymond Ford
if I
first,
was
right?
Shockey, I'd be mad. If I sit back and beat Raymond Ford and this nigga don't give me a fight, he probably gonna have to see me outside the ring.
No, they'll
Yeah,
make
Shakur
the
gonna
fight.
look.
They'll make the fight.
If he beat Ford up and Shakur don't fight him, that shit gonna look real fucking real soft. I'm gonna just say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree
We'll see.
100%. I agree
But that's not.
100%.
But that's the thing about it. That's no easy fight for O'Shaquie. So I
Hell
mean,
no.
so I want to see him. I want to see him. O'Shaquie beat Ford. I want to see O'Shaquie go up there like he's something like that, and Shakur carve him up. That's all I want to see. So I can go back and talk shit to you Haney fans and you Tanks fans. That's all I've been waiting for.
Wow,
Hey,
what
Big Dog,
I
here's the
say?
thing with me.
I
Big
don't
Dog,
think I
real
don't
quick.
think O'Shaquie could beat
No, I'm
Shakur.
not talking about you. But there's a lot of them. You Haney Coat people be saying all the crazy shit. Oh, O'Shaquie can do this. O'Shaquie can do that. Shakur scares O'Shaquie. Da da da. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
okay,
No,
okay.
I don't think he's scared. I just
I
don't
don't think that
understand. I
Dr.
just don't
Davis is
understand
black.
Ray
why he
Davis, what you got,
letting
Ray?
this nigga
Ray at
pester him.
work,
Why is he
y'all. Let
letting
Ray
Foster
cook a little
pester
bit.
him and shit?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know why he's doing that.
Diabolical. I don't know, man. It's just all
That's what.
catfishing.
Hey Ray, real quick. You guys. I think
Go ahead.
Shakur got all the skills in the world, and I think he could stop everybody he done already fought before. So I'm tired of seeing this nigga doing this pity pat 12-round bullshit, man. I want to
That's
see
just the
you get
way
the
he.
nigga out of there, man. Beat a nigga up for real. Do something,
But
nigga.
that's the way he
Use
fights,
these
man.
skills that these niggas keep telling me about.
That's the
Shit.
way he fights. You can't get mad at a man the way he fights, though. And he
If you
wins with
Man,
it. He wins with it. It's
That's
not
not
like
the way he
he barely
talks, though,
winning.
big dog. It's not the way he talks, my nigga.
it don't
Just
matter.
like, man, these niggas be talking crazy shit anyway.
Yes, the
yeah, Blaze, we talked about it
excitement
earlier.
in the fight is the knockout, but you beat him the way you beat him. It is what it is, bro. It's boxing. It's not knockout. So when it
Hey,
changes,
but Ray, he wants to
it
be
will
the
let
man,
you
though,
know.
right? If you want to be the man, you got to do what? You got to get good results.
Hey,
Good
I just
results.
found it.
The
Hey, I
best
just found.
results.
I,
But let him do what he do. If he's not the man, who cares?
Him
I
I
getting
don't
just
care.
found it. I
I
just
don't
found a
care.
video too of Shakur getting hit with 5
listen.
punches in a row.
Yo,
Hey, when
let
I'm
Ray
watching
cook,
fights, I
man.
want to see some
Let
pain,
Ray
big
get
dog.
his
Willie.
shit
I want to
off.
see some fucking
Five
pain. I'm
punches in a
sorry, my
row.
nigga.
But when you
You
beating these
said what?
people,
Wait.
look,
Shakur got hit
I
with what in a
was
row?
actually about to talk
5
about that.
punches in a
Punches in a
row by
row.
Williams and Payton.
Oh,
I just found it. Who I can send this video to so they can post it up here and
Oh
play it.
yeah,
No,
I saw Shakur get hit with like 3 or 4 punches
No, I
right
said
hands.
5 punches in a row by
I
Williams
know,
and
and
Payton.
I seen the same thing with Oscar Valdez, and then
Yeah,
no,
he
after
you
got
that,
hit with
did
the
not
same.
know.
Yeah, he got hit with that same right hand. Three
yeah,
punches
We're
in
talking
a
about.
row by.
He's talking about 5 punch combination.
Yes, I
I
said
gotta
5
go. I gotta
consecutive
go
punches
back.
in a row without him
That's
answering. Yes,
5. Okay.
5 consecutive punches. Yes.
And Shakur didn't fire back.
No, you want me to? Who can I send it to? You can play it up here.
No, put it. No, you put link it to
I
the
don't know how. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, do it like that. 'Cause I want to see this.
Hey, you see next to your square, it's another square say present or it say present, right?
No, where it's supposed to say that at? I'm on
You on
my
the
phone. I
stream
don't
yard,
know.
right?
No, I'm on like yeah, I'm on StreamYard. He says another square where.
It should be a square right there, next to your name, next to you.
I don't got that square either, nigga.
No,
I don't
I
know
don't
what the
got
hell
no
you talking
square.
about.
You don't
It
see
just
that?
say no. It just say you're in the show, and I just got my square
You on a
on top
computer
of.
though, frequent?
No, I'm on my phone. No,
Oh,
no,
for real?
dang. You
Okay.
know what?
I think you have to be signed into StreamYard, like have your own StreamYard account to do that.
Hey,
Am I right
hey,
or wrong?
hey, GQ, can I ask GQ one question?
What's
How
that?
many times Sam Noakes was touching Abdullah's jaws? Pause.
Oh, he got hit a lot. I'm not gonna dispute that.
How many?
That's it. Shakur don't
So
throw as much as punches as Sam Nooks throw though. That's
I
the
get
point.
that, but you only need one punch to, you know what I'm saying, to put Abdullah's ass on his ass, right? Abdullah's
You sure? How many
Hey,
punches
am
Sam
I
Nooks hit when
sure?
he
Yeah, I
ain't going
think.
to listen? How many punches?
Is that what you asking
Listen,
We've
me?
seen that happen before.
but listen. How many
You
punches
asking
Sam
me
Nooks
that?
hit when he ain't going his ass though?
That's one fight. We
That's
see him
Are
one
getting
you
hit by.
fight.
asking
That's
me
his
that?
last fight. That's his
That
last
I said
fight.
that's one
I
fight.
missed it, aircraft.
Man, Shakur's not punching like
Hey,
no
frequent.
fucking
Did you watch
Sam
that?
Nooks,
Did you
bro.
watch that Karen fight though?
Yeah, I watched it.
So
Did you
What
did you
about it?
think
Abdullah
that? Did you think that knockdown was legit?
Hell no. That's what I was
Okay.
telling them from the gate. The second one
I
wasn't
didn't
legit.
have Donovan winning the fight, and with that, if you take that, he really wasn't even. I mean, if you take those 2 points
I
away,
don't know
he
about
really
Oh
that.
wasn't
my
winning. So
God.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That
Man, I don't
second
even know if you watch
knockdown
the
was
fight
not a
though, nigga. You don't
knockdown,
really watch
bro.
boxing, nigga.
That second knockdown was he pushed him.
Yeah, he pushed him down for sure, 100%.
He's
And the
bullying
ref
that
started counting.
motherfucker.
I was like, look at this, man.
And that's 2 points, frequent.
That's what I was saying, but I ain't want to put up too much of an argument because they was acting all weird
No,
about it earlier.
I'm not about to riot and none of that shit. But I'm just saying that's
But
another blown call. That's another
Pat?
blown call we seen. Why niggas ain't rioting and shit? Why we ain't
That's what I
rioting
was
over all the
saying.
blown
Blue said
calls?
it don't matter. I'm like, how the hell it don't matter, bro? It could have
How
been the
Pat?
deciding factor of the fight, man. I thought that Karen-Donovan was the aggressor in the fight. A lot of times they be giving those rounds to the aggressor, but they just wanted them to lose anyway because they
He
had
was
him
the
losing.
aggressor, frequent, but he wasn't
Here we
letting his
go.
hands go
Here
as
we
much as he
go.
should.
They had him losing the last 4 rounds, and ain't no way he lost all 4 of the last rounds, bro.
Boost fan, yeah.
Hey, he
Boost fan.
he was also the aggressor in the Boost second fight, and sad to say, Patty Donovan did him worse than fucking Boost did, man.
How Boost he had to take a knee when he was fighting Boost, or else he was gonna get stopped.
Man, that nigga was hurt for real when Boost put him down, man. Come on,
Boost didn't put him down. Boost didn't put him down.
Boost didn't drop
put him
Karen, bro.
down.
You
Boost
didn't
made him
watch
take
the
a
fights,
knee.
then, my nigga.
Boost made
What
him
are we
take a
talking
knee.
about, man? See what I'm saying?
Oh, my fault, man. I'm confusing with Avanesian, man.
Okay.
I'm so used to him fighting these Euro bums, man. It's kind of fucking, it's confusing.
Oh, you calling
My fault,
Avanesian a
man.
bum? But Bud fought him too. Come on, bro.
Shit, he was a fucking bum when Bud fought him too. Shit,
Yeah, he
got me
was.
fucked up.
Yeah, he was.
I think Avanesian can fight a little bit. So,
Yeah, he can fight a little bit.
I think he can fight a little bit. That's just my opinion, man. But
He can fight. Just not
Bud
against them
had the
niggas.
go-go gadget gloves on him that
yeah,
time.
he had them explodey gloves on, man. So we're not gonna get started on Bud right now, man. Fuck that shit.
He did a Tyson Fury on him, man.
Now hold on. See, now you going too far. Now you go
You going too far with
way
that
too
one.
far.
Ty Ferguson had his hand hanging out the glove. His whole hand, palm, everything.
Yo, that Tyson Fury's gloves is gonna be in the Hall of Fame, man.
Come on, man. Bud gloves exploded. What are we talking about, man?
Multiple times. That nigga hitting like Julian Jackson, man.
He was tagging people,
busted gloves, man. Stop playing.
He was tagging people.
All right.
He was tagging Canelo.
To everlasting.
I never seen Canelo. Canelo was getting tagged up.
Yeah, man. I think Karen-Donovan, you know what I'm saying, he was fighting like that. People try to do that with the whole resume thing and all of that, talking about how the person who they beat look later on and all of that, like it actually boosts their resume. I don't feel like that have no bearing. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that really matter, what they do after you done beat them. Because there's so many other different factors that go into that. You know what I'm saying? You took a beating, first of all. You know what I'm saying? You took a beating. You know what I'm saying? You fighting, you in there with a different opponent, so you're going to approach the fight different. Like, if he would have got on the front foot as long as he did in that fight against Boots, he would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was moving around so much, and that's why everybody was trying to cook Boots for not catching him.
Freaking Flyer,
He basically was in survival mode the whole fight.
He wasn't moving around though.
In the first fight, he was in survival mode. He was.
And that's on Boots for not cutting off the ring and putting that motherfucking finishing off his food.
Exactly. In the first round, they was cooking Boots about not cutting off the ring, right? But Boots won every round. That shows you the expectations that people have for Boots, because you know what I'm saying, it shows you what the eye test will do.
And then he got a second chance to redeem himself, and he didn't do it.
How he didn't redeem himself? The second fight, Karen-Donovan tried to fight him different. He tried to get on that front foot like he did Bull, and Boots was about to roll over him, so he had to take a knee, and then he got back on his bicycle again.
Nah. He was still.
Y'all can't say knockouts ain't everything, running, bro. Stop. And the nigga got to get the knockout. You can't say both, man. You gotta, man. Which one is it? Man?
All I know, if you one of the ones, man, you finish your food, man.
Well, why Bud ain't finished Madrimov then?
Oh, here we go with the Bud.
Bud ain't finished everybody. Yeah, we ain't come
Bud
on
finished
now,
every
man.
motherfucking body at 147 and shit.
At
What about
147,
Madrimov
okay.
though, bro?
Hey man, sometimes you get a hiccup.
Okay, well, Boots had a hiccup, nigga.
All I know, Boots went 24 with motherfucking went 24 with a motherfucking Karen.
Boots had a hiccup then.
That nigga lost
And
2
he had-
rounds maybe
he
out of
had-
24, man. Niggas talking about
That
you
motherfucker
struggling.
had indigestion. He had more than a
You
hiccup.
struggling, you win 22 out of 24 rounds, man. Where's the struggle?
Why are we talking about these these people that fight Tank? I'm not Tank. Boots and Bud took care of business easily. I don't know why we still talking about this shit. Like, how you compare the two?
What, Boots and Bud?
People got weird hate for Boots. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's the same thing for Bud too, but it's just like you can't. This guy, like you got a Hall of Fame fighter, and you have a fighter that can potentially be a Hall of Fame or one of the greatest of all time. And we see him arguing about some old ass man who's angry on the front lawn, talking about as in Bud, talking to like this young kid, like he's his grandpa, like back in my dad, you shouldn't do this. Then you got a little young whippersnapper talking about he can dunk on Michael Jordan. That's the same shit. It's the same old shit. So that's how I look at it. That old ass nigga ain't gonna fight no Boots.
Shit. And Boots, and then we can find that out. Boots call him out shit after this next fight.
Bud is not gonna fight Boots, and Boots not gonna fight Bud. Boots got too much.
I think Boots should call him out. I need
to see that.
Why?
Because Bud said say his name. Say my name. Say my name.
That's what I'm saying. I need Boots to call his fucking name.
And then
I'm gonna be disappointed. Boots call him out.
It's like he dared them to say his name for what?
But
So say his name.
About it, the main public will criticize Boots for trying to call out an old man that's retired. We won't say that.
After what he talked, after him talking
Bud
what
is
he
the
talked,
GOAT.
nah, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, no, you're not hearing me. The
And he
public,
got to call out
not
Devin
us.
too.
The public, not see now you're going too far now. So the
How
public,
am I going too far, bro?
The public is still looking at Bud as him.
Okay, freaking fire. I know you're from Philly. You had to have some kind of allegiance to Boots.
That you will beat Canelo again when you come out from any time that you finish. Anytime you can go around the world and do what you're doing, you're going to come back out and whoop Canelo ass again. Something that Devin can't do. But Boots,
Ask him why he ain't fight Boots.
we got him. He shouldn't mention you ever again.
Okay. And there you go.
Y'all try to look past that, man.
Playing Bill Haney.
But Boots, we got him. That's what Bill said, man.
Why
So why shouldn't he call him out?
Why are you referring to Bill Haney of all people?
Because they cried and said Bud is retired. Why call him out? Well, Devin ain't retired, and Bill said that.
Bill was okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about why you guys love Bill so much.
It's not about me loving Bill, bro. Bill said something, you know what I'm saying, that I think warrants for Boots to call him out. Boots need to stand on business, straighten that out.
Bill being a complete
he need to call out Bud for say his name. He need to say Bud name, and he need to say. And if Devin wants smoke too, I'm here for Devin too.
Bill was instigating that whole Bill instigating that whole thing. You know he was.
Sure,
but he said,
Bud retired.
Not between Bud. No, Bill. Bill was telling them, don't worry about Boots.
That's what I'm saying.
What you mean? That's his
Bill
that would be
told
Boots'
Bud,
biggest
don't
fucking
worry
fight.
about Boots. He said, we got him. He said, you just come back for
man,
Canelo.
Whatever, man. I ain't trying to hear all that, man.
That's what he said.
That might be one of Boots' best fights, but that wouldn't be his biggest money fight.
What? Who the fuck is gonna be a bigger money fight?
Bro, I mean, can we stop acting like Bud is a draw gang? Come on, man.
Okay, name one person that Boots can fight that's a bigger money
just
fight.
Saying, let's not act like Bud is a draw.
No, I'm just asking you, but I need you to name me one person.
He is a draw.
He's not a draw, nigga.
That's crypto. He's a draw, but he's not.
No, he's not a draw, you guys.
No, he's a draw. But not with that. Not like
Canelo. Let me explain real quick. Let me explain.
I ain't saying he's not Canelo. He's not Tank.
Here go the emotions.
One person.
Here go the emotions. If he's not fighting someone who is if he's not in a match with someone who is a draw, like Errol, Canelo, what did his numbers do? Matrimov flopped, did 30,000 pay-per-views, gang. Cut it out. He's not a draw by himself.
Everything but answering
if he gets
the
in there with
question.
someone like a Boots, it would be a good fight. It'd probably do some good numbers, but it ain't gonna do no crazy numbers.
Who would do
Boots is not even a proven draw on pay-per-view
I
yet,
agree with you. Cash Crypto,
Boots is not a proven draw yet on pay-per-view.
Cash crypto, I agree with you. My problem was, what I was saying is, why would Boots take that risk and potentially he had a good chance of losing to Bud? That's like a 50-50 fight, 45-65 or what I mean, 45-55.
And then
And he
that's
can lose to
70-30.
Bud. And then he won't get
70-30,
paid. Then he
boy.
won't get paid.
man,
No,
ain't
it's
no
not 70-30.
70-30, man. Cut
There
it
ain't no
out.
70-30. Get it out of here.
Hey yo, we about to go down a whole nother rabbit hole, y'all, with this Bud being a draw and all of that stuff, man. But I gotta shut it down, y'all. I
All right, man.
gotta get up
Salute to you,
early in the
guys.
morning.
All right, y'all. Be good. I'll catch
I
y'all next time.
appreciate all of y'all for coming up here, showing support. You know what I'm saying? Everybody smash the like button on your way out. I appreciate y'all for showing up too in the chat. And everybody who came up
All
on
right.
the
Peace,
panel.
y'all.
You know what I'm
Peace, man.
saying? Shout out
Peace,
to
living
Peace,
energies.
bro.
All
Shout
right.
out to the super chats we got. We got Fredro for life in the super chat. And my guy Brandon up there in the super chat. Yo, we gonna be back next day, inshallah. Salute, y'all.